Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round extended clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every whip. Serving out the crack, I feel like Jesus on that trap again. There's an eagle in my lap, double clip that's rapping fast. I don't need no church, I'm in your booth, I'm back to testify. In the jungle pumping weight, nothing like an exercise. Headed to the Rose Bowl, back to Rocker Stadium. Tripping soldiers like a boss, they asking what I pay for them. Shoot and kill for real, we tryna penetrate your brain. Police never gave a fuck, that's why we always blaming them. Nigga with an attitude, feel like Dr. Dre and them. I don't fuck with suckers, I don't trust them, I don't play with them. Hit them from the back, I hit the door cause I don't lay with them. Always ready to stop by, niggas bout they famous skin. Bands on me, now we doing donuts in the Lambo. Play it cool, play the ammo, gotta get it, cause this man no money power. When I step up, going around like a tornado. Gotta plug you from Barbados, eating good, stay with circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round extended clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every whip. Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round extended clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every whip. Pink slip for every whip.
So cold, but I'm so hot.
Dope boys
I'm up in the trap, I'm dope boy.
with them knives.
Dope boy now. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same old nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same old nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. That make gram headed straight to the block. Pirates this water while till it's hot. Mr. Double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, taking order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue hollow tips, gas switches on the dot. State game, true sippers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Say it's long to the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The big ain't shit, yeah, get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong for a pound to the top. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some nice game, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day's a sudden change, we getting money, that's one thing that's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody gon' say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rain, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get your bitch to go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what a dope at, cause you already around.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Whole team shining, we stars, Big Dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. You gotta feel me, nigga. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? You screaming, fuck me, nah, nigga, fuck you. You ain't hard at me. Couple kick dough, couple robbery. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken bit, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater mad, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MP3? I honestly pay him no attention. They up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies, man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck a D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be? I've been getting money since a younger. I've been pushing peace, stay strapped. Gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. They no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pullin' up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king. Hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking the numbers. I cop it, whip it and ship it. My money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga trap me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood. My homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go get her, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, Big Dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Whole team shining, we stars, Big Dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip.
Okay, y'all put one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I am trying something new, y'all, and I promise y'all. Hold on. Okay, Candy, let me know if you still hear echo. Y'all let me know if y'all still hear echo. Um, see something. Y'all let me know real quick before I get started. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think I might have to end the other live. I gotta figure out how and I called Trey narrow ass and he must be sleeping. He answered the phone. Let's see. Let me see if I'm still streaming on my other I don't think I am. Nope. Let me delete this. I gotta figure it out though. I'm talking, but I'm not looking at the chat. I'll be right. I'm coming, y'all. I'm actually looking at my other device. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Hit the like button for your girl. Okay, okay, okay. We are here. Listen, yes, on both lines. Am I still streaming? It not show me that I'm still streaming on the I think it ended because I took the I think it ended on the other channel. Somebody go over there and check it out for me before I delete it because I think it ended on the other channel. I gotta figure out how to stream on I know I was, but I don't think I am anymore. And then YouTube Studios is acting up. Like it's acting up bad. It can't even go into my content. But anywho, yes, you in both now? It says live. Oh girl, no. And I done came okay then. Okay, great. Thank y'all for letting me know. See, this is why I love y'all. This is why I love y'all. And got 15 people over there. Come on, y'all. Y'all got them multiple devices. Y'all tune into both channels. How about that? I'm trying to get my Trey on. Trey be fussing at me to do stuff, y'all. He be fussing at me to do stuff because you know Trey about that coin. Trey is about that YouTube finally did their job. I can't be poo. Trey about that coin, and Trey know all the tricks and the trades on how to get your coin, right? Thank you, Kim. Thank you, girl. And so, yeah, he been telling me to stream on both of my channels, but I don't really. The reason why I don't do it because the T channel. I try to keep the T channel and the he fired. Funberry, you want to come up because he fired. And anybody else want to come up? Y'all always know y'all welcome. Anybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. But the reason why I don't stream share the T channel in the Crime and Justice channel because they're two separate entities, right? Y'all know that. Y'all know I try to keep them separate. But the reason why I'm doing it today is because hey, it's my turn. Good to see you. You've been in the bushes, girl. Thanks for dropping down. I appreciate that, girl. The reason why I'm streaming on Crime and Justice today, y'all, for those that support my Crime and Justice channel, know that we have been covering this story over on my Crime and Justice channel, and the reason why I'm doing the live on the T channel today is because we was in court all day on the Crime and Justice channel. So I didn't get to do this live. It's a new case that we started. Cardi B is on trial. We are covering the trial real live and in living color. So I did not get to continue this content on that channel today. But I still want the content on that channel. So I decided to do the live over here, but I'm streaming over there. If I'm making sense to y'all, I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying my best to explain it. I want this live stream on the Crime and Justice channel. That's the bottom line. And the reason why I didn't do the live stream on the Crime and Justice channel today is because we started the Cardi B trial today. Hey, keep it cute.
What's up, girl?
Ain't that too tough, girl? Been working hard as hell today.
Man, it's only Tuesday. I thought today was Friday.
Girl, listen.
It seemed like I didn't already work 5 days.
Listen, Linda.
Oh
I'm
God.
telling you, girl, we some bees, honey. People don't understand.
I'm just sick of working. I'm sick of it.
Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. You and both, y'all come on get in both takes. Y'all know I appreciate the support, honey. I appreciate it. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, yours truly. I'm driving to Arkansas Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Okay, girl. Kim, you have fun, girl, but you be careful, honey. There's so much going on, girl. I got that pit in my stomach like I get with my daughter's travel. But you know, you and yours truly, y'all my two, you know, my two daughters and stuff. So you be careful. Enjoy. Is the baby going with you, girl? Are you running away? You know, sometimes you have to run away. Ain't that
Can
right,
we
Sam?
all
Well, I
ready
know
for the
about running away. She run away all the damn time.
shit? We all ready for the weekend. Shit.
Hey, Miss B. If you can, yours truly. If you can be in both chats, I appreciate it. I do. Hey, Queen. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into it. But listen, so the beautiful part about my two channels, these two main channels that I have, my T channel and my Crime and Justice channel, is that I got true supporters on that channel. I also have true supporters on this channel, and some of y'all are both, right? So I have people on my that support my T channel that don't support my Crime and Justice channel, and that's cool. Like, I'm good with that. Everybody's not into crime and justice, but I do have my adamant supporters that I have over there every day that support that channel, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate those that don't. It's okay. So, but let me give y'all a little backstory on what we've been covering with this story, and I'm sure I ran away in October to Punta Cana. What
Cam,
do
you
you
gonna
want?
love it. You gonna
You,
love
I,
Punta
I
Cana.
should have known you been there. I should have. Now that's why I was just gonna ask
But you
you.
know what? Matter of fact, Saturday when I was out with my daughter,
Uh huh.
I had on my Punta Cana t-shirt on, right?
Hmm.
And this cup, because we went to Lowe's, and
Okay.
she was looking for a deep freezer. And this couple asked me, "How did you like it? And when did I go?" And I told them, I said I loved it. And they said they're going.
I ain't never
I
even
think they
heard of
said
that
they're
damn
going
place.
next month.
I ain't never even heard of that damn place. Punta Cana.
It's
Punta
in the
Cana.
DR.
Oh, the DR. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kimmy, put in. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you gonna have a ball. I'm gonna go to the DR one day. You gonna have a ball. Fun trying
Yep.
to take me across them waters, y'all. She trying to get me to go across them
I'm
waters.
trying, girl.
Hmm.
What's the point in having a passport if it ain't stamped?
I know that's right. I know that's right. Me neither, true to my friend. Oh, okay, your friend. Okay, then, girl, you have a good time, honey. Cam going over there across the water, honey, to the DR, Punta Cana, Kunta Kinte and them.
And there's some beautiful people over there too. Oh
Is
my,
it?
yeah, girl. For
Wow.
my tan, they thought
Hey,
I
Lady
was. They
Marie.
thought I was Dominican, girl.
Well, Fonberry, you can go for a lot of things. I don't know what the hell your family been doing, but you know you can
Listen,
go for a couple
everywhere
of
I
things.
go, I fit in. You
Yeah,
heard?
you could go to a couple of places and look like the natives. I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
I
Fonberry.
went to Jamaica. They thought I was Jamaican. I went to the
Hmm.
Bahamas.
You think if you go to a bougie,
Everywhere
they
I
gonna think
go.
you? You think if you go to a bougie, they gonna think you African?
I'm not trying to go to a bougie.
Girl, Q over there done got lost, ain't
Oh
it?
Lord Jesus. I think she just playing the game. She wants y'all to
Hmm.
she want people to be wondering and worried and all this. She's sitting back
Well, girl,
laughing.
she sure missing out on her money because she ain't put no content out. That's for sure.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
is for sure.
I'm over her.
Girl, I think she over herself at this point.
Shit.
And a lot of people over her. Hmm.
And then she didn't go back. She thinking of a story. to tell when she do show up.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know she gonna come with some good.
This is the reason why I didn't go back.
She ain't been putting on that cam, and it's only so long she can live off them dollars she made while she was here. Cause one thing I know about money for sure, baby. I don't care if you got $1 million in the bank. If you ain't adding to it and you spending it, that money will go like it ain't nothing but 100K. I can guarantee you. That money go quick when you ain't adding to it, baby.
You gotta constantly be putting into the pot.
You better know it. All right, y'all. For those that don't know or haven't been over there, in the Crime of the Justice on the Crime of the Justice channel with us, we have been covering this whole T Hood situation. I'm pretty sure that most of you all know about it, talked about it, saw it, read about it, and all that. So what we've been doing for the last couple of days, this is actually part 3 of a series that we've been doing. We have been reacting, and if I can get a mod to please drop. The name of his channel is Ratchet TV Hood Journalist. I think I got it right because I tried to say Ratchet Hood Journalist TV, but it's Ratchet TV Hood Journalist. Okay, please drop his link in the chat for me because we are reacting to a interview that he did with T Hood's mom and his sisters and a friend, a homeboy, cousin. I don't know who the dude was, but
now another mom has to drop it in the T channel because I'm on the Crime and Justice.
okay.
And I'm
If y'all can't mind, get that for
device.
me. Drop his link in both channels for me. Fun Bear dropped it over here. Somebody drop it over on
the T channel.
The T channel. Fun is on the crime. Fun like the Crime and Justice channel, y'all. That's her shit. That's her spot.
Girl, I had so many meetings today, and then you know when the meeting is about to be over, any questions? It's always that one bitch.
Baby, let me tell you something. When a meeting is 12 hours long, fuck the questions. If they ain't got what they needed to get, let's go. I know what you mean.
I'm like, damn it, bitch, shut up.
I know I read you something else, but his stuff. Oh yeah, yours truly, yeah. I like it. We got a love-hate relationship. I love his channel. I love his content, but Ratchet can be ratchet sometimes. I guess that's why his name is Ratchet. You know, the hood TV, the hood journalist, and things of that nature. But yeah, I listen. I give him his props when his props are due, but I also call him out when he do some fuck shit. I do, but I love his channel.
Salute.
Yeah, you do, Tanya. Yes, you do. Thank y'all so much for the support that y'all show that channel. I appreciate it. Y'all, that live we did today turned numbers. I was so excited. Baby, I was excited, honey. You know, I get excited.
What he be saying? Salute.
Yeah, salute. You know what get me when he said, man. What did he say? Man, oh man. I'm like, okay. I know
yeah, that's what I was saying when the bitch had the question. Girl, you just talk to be talking. Man.
Oh, I'm sitting here running my mouth. I ain't even pulled up the damn thing. See how y'all do? See how I get distracted with y'all? This don't make no sense. Let me pull up the cause baby, it was getting good. Keep it cute. It was getting good when we left out the last time, girl. I read it. I said, you know what? I'm tired.
The people in the comments that came up on the panel, they wasn't going.
Yes, they was not going, honey. They was not going. Okay, y'all. I'm pulling up.
Did they find a emerald green casket?
Girl, you seen it? I suppose I think when I go, well, we're gonna have to be over here for a minute with this, but I still gotta get them clips together so I can show it.
Now Ratchet, he played it on his channel.
Oh, he did.
That's where I saw it.
Yeah, because he talked about it last night. I saw that. I saved it, but I haven't watched it.
I watched it. Yeah.
I haven't watched it. Hey, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I saw what because I was like, I thought you was done, Ratchet. I told y'all though he wasn't done. I told you he was not done. He said that shit.
Emerald green, and then they were dressed in emerald green.
Yes, I guess that was his color.
That is my least favorite color is green. I just don't.
Mine like too, girl.
I don't like.
But for some reason, I love me some. I like lime green, but I love like that army green, like that camouflage green. I like that green for some reason.
I don't even have a green Christmas tree. You heard me. I do not like green. And green does not look good on me, that color. I just
Yeah,
don't.
green. I don't think too many people' favorite color
Only
is
thing I
green.
like green is money. That's
Girl,
it.
I know that's right. And we don't even see that no more, not for
I
real.
know, right?
Hmm. He had to come back and rectify the bullshit. All right, y'all. I'm finding it. I'm
I think
finding
he
it.
came back. He was truly supporting that family, but they were lying to him. And he first saw the lies once he had the conversation, and then they came on his live and started lying, and then the truth started coming out. So yeah, he had to come out and say, "Look, I try to support y'all, but y'all straight up lied to me.
Yep.
You want justice, you got to tell the truth. You got to be honest."
Yeah, and that's why I knew that he wasn't done. Like when somebody do you like they did him, you just it irks you in your soul.
And on top of that, they was lying on him. You get what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, oh yes.
Now, one thing you not gonna do is lie on me, and I got the recording, I got the receipt. Oh no, we not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. Let me get my time stamp.
Yeah, Teresa, he was trying to support your family wholeheartedly.
From day one?
Yeah,
From day one.
and they
Okay, I
screwed
stopped
him
at
over.
2:33. So we stopped at 2:33. I'm gonna go back to 2:30 and we're gonna start. So okay, so for those who hasn't seen parts 1 and 2, okay, there is a part 1 and 2 on my Crime and Justice channel where we started from the beginning of this interview. We are now, the interview is actually 4 hours long. We are now in we at the 2.5 hour mark. Okay, that's where we stopped the other day, and that's what we're gonna start today. So if you want to see the first 2 parts, go over to my Crime and Justice channel and catch the replay. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna start right here at the 2.5 hour mark and see how much we can get in today. It might be a part 4. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Let me speed it up just a little bit. Okay.
Stuff to y'all while he's on the way. And she says, okay, thanks. And then Kelsey goes on to say, no problem. Thanks again for everything.
I'm gonna bring
And
up
then
some
she texts
visuals for
back
y'all.
at 5:35 p.m. She says, hey, I'm not fond of anybody breaking my belongings or nothing. He's rude, pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tires.
What he's reading right now, maybe I should go back to the beginning of that. He's reading. You know where I should go from? You know where I should start? I should start where the interview ends and the chat begins. What you think? Can you hear me? Keep it cute. I think I should do that. Can y'all still hear me? Cause Keep It Cute might be just muted. Let me pull up some visuals for y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to where the interview. Now, if y'all want to hear what like I say, if you want to hear what the mom and the sister had to say, y'all go back and check out parts 1 and 2 on my Crime and Justice channel. If I can get a mod to drop my Crime and Justice channel link in the chat, y'all can go back and listen to the words spoken by the mom and the sister. But right now, the part that we in is where the interview ends and the people from the chat hit the link and the drama begins. Okay, let me pull up y'all a visual, but I'm gonna play the audio.
Hours and listen to it. So I do want to hear from some of y'all. How do y'all feel about it? I go through the comments if y'all don't want to call in. But if y'all want to call in, and you never get the chance to talk to me. So when I drop the link, you better be fucking happy because I don't ever talk to people. So y'all usually get my
Thank you,
content, and when I'm
Maz.
done,
I
I just get
love
the hell up
y'all.
off here.
Thank y'all so
So
much.
right about now, I will ask y'all: does anybody want to speak? We had 3,100 people in here tonight, man. We showed up and showed out, man. We went up tonight. So this is a very dope interview. Someone's calling that Sexy Traveler. You got to connect your device, Sexy Traveler. They say your device is not connected. Turn your mic on and off or your camera on and off. One of the two. There you go. All right, go. What was good?
Salute, Record Gang. What's up, man?
Sexy Tracker TV in the building. What's up?
Hold on. I think let me.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a little rundown, a little overview of what happened with the mother and the sister. So for y'all who haven't been following, yeah, your time is the interview. But remember when we ended the other day. Was it yesterday? What's today? Yeah, it was yesterday. So you remember when we ended the interview had just ended with the mom and the sisters, and the chat was coming up on the panel. That's where we ended it at, where it was really getting good. So what I did was I went back, because we did listen to some of it. So what I did was I went back to where the interview ended. So we're gonna start right when the chat began to hit the link, right? So for those who have not been following, um Ratchet TV did an interview with T Hoods, and for those that don't know who T Hood is, T Hood was the boyfriend of Kelsey Frost, Rashida and Kirk's daughter. I know all of y'all know that he was unalived by Kai Frost, which is their son. All right. So over there on the Ratchet, the family members hit Ratchet TV up. He's been going back and forth with the family, like they reached out. He reached out to them, or they reached out to him. I'm not for sure, but he had an interview. Now, mind you, before he did the actual interview on his panel, he had a phone conversation with the mom. According to him, when he initially talked to her the very first time, he did not record her. But he said that it was something about the conversation that him and her had that first time, that the next time he talked to her, he actually recorded her. All right. But he vowed to never put the recording out. He just felt like he needed to record her to cover his ass, which is a smart thing that he did, because eventually he would have now he's having to cover his ass. But listen, so he has the conversations with mom. He asks mom certain questions. He gets certain answers, right? So then he goes live. He does the interview. I think the day that he did the interview. Now, mind you, when he initially talked to the mama on the phone, the videos of T Hood abusing Kelsey were not released. The night of the day of the interview, which he did it that night, the videos came out, right? Well, T Hood was abusing Kelsey. All right. So at the time that they doing the interview, now the time when he had the initial conversations with mom, the videos were not out, right? But the night of the interview, they were out and they have been seen by everybody. So they did the interview, and what happened was the mom and the sister told a whole lot of lies in that interview. T Hood, to me, not T Hood, but Ratchet TV kept his composure during that interview, even though he knows that some of the questions that he was asking the mom in the interview, he had asked on the phone, and she gave him different answers. But yet he continued with the interview. He pushed through the interview, knowing that this lady had been she had been deceptive. So after the interview with the mom and the sister, he opened the panel to the chat. And that's what we're about to hear now. Now, like I said, for those of you out who has not heard the interview, it will behoove you to either go over on his channel and catch it, or on my Crime and Justice channel and catch it, because you got to hear what the mom and the sister had to say. Okay. So I think I did good. Like I say, if y'all have any questions while I'm playing this, put them in the chat. I'll be paying attention in the chat. So, and let me say this too. This Kyle Frost unalive T Hood August 8th, 2025. Today is August the 26th, 2025. Kyle Frost has not been charged with anything. From day one, they have been investigating this as self-defense. Apparently, they have found no evidence that is anything other than self-defense. The family is outraged, they're mad, they're pissed, and they want justice and this and that and the third. And they honestly want charges to be filed against Kai. But apparently the police and the DA don't see it that way, because he has yet to be charged. I actually checked earlier to see if there was any updates, and I found none. He's still free. He's still not charged. He still has not been locked up. And so yeah, I think that's all I need to tell y'all. I'm pretty sure something else will come to my mind while we doing this, but that's pretty much the rundown, y'all. Okay, so let's listen to this. Is after the interview. The mom and the sisters have left the panel, and now Ratchet is bringing up chat members on the panel. So let's listen.
Yeah, you sound like you in the blender right
Right,
now.
Tony.
Great game. Man,
No, go ahead, Sexy Trapper.
the interview was very, very, very good. I don't know how many people was watching from Atlanta, Georgia, from Georgia, period. But I want to say from my heart, we appreciate it, man. For the simple fact, we only heard one side of the story. We only got videos pertaining to what one person was doing. We only got one side of the story. So for you to let the family come out and tell their side and release that stress off of them and release some of that pain off of them and get that off their chest and give us the other side of the story for the person that's not here to talk, that's not here to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even cry the whole thing, but I'm crying now because it's like, okay, it went good. Everything came out. Everything that we already know. And of course, like you said, they can't talk. They can't say certain stuff. And the people in the chat bullying them and all that, man, sis, mama, don't worry about that. Ignore the comments. Ignore the people. I'm gonna tell you, I have been through this, something similar to this. And I'm gonna get off because I know you got other people want to talk. I done been through something similar to this in Georgia, where I lost a close brother, and it was the people around him that did it to him. And the police came and covered it up. I'm gonna just say, long story short, you can't trust nobody, mama. You can't trust nobody, sis. You can't trust nobody, even with a smile on their face. Don't trust nothing.
Right,
Record
Tony.
everything. Use these electronics that we got. Record every conversation that you're having with these folks when they come to you, and record when you talk to the police, because you can't trust nobody. And T Hood not here. And one last thing I want to say. All of us that personally know T Hood, Ratchet, do you see how many people?
There it is, Tanya. I knew I heard at some point that I think she knew him in real life. Like I think she one of those friends or homegirls or side pieces that he had. You know, he had a lot. And so yeah, she's emotional. One thing I will say, and I think I mentioned this when we reacted to it the other day, she was more emotional about the whole thing than the mom and the sister. She was really emotional about it.
Also saying, we ain't never known nothing about this. We ain't never heard nothing about this.
Mm-hmm.
We never knew that this was going on. We never knew. You see what I'm saying? So all we know is what we seen when we was around him. And the boy was, he always smiled. He's always laughing. He's always in good spirits. He's never high. I ain't never even seen him drunk.
Now that right there, I know is an outright lie. That right there, he's never high. We knew that was a lie when she said. I mean, my thing is, there's nothing wrong with defending your friends and family members. There's nothing wrong with it. But when you lie, when it's a situation like this, and there's evidence, clear evidence, you know that you're lying. I don't understand why people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about the text messages that the baby mama sent to Kelsey's friend, talking about how T Hood was on some type of new drug that caused him to spaz out.
Mm-hmm.
There's evidence to this, and I'm sure, just like we've seen this stuff, these people have seen this stuff, and yet you want to come up on the panel and lie because you never seen him high, ma'am. How often did you see him? I'm not gonna even take it away from her that she may have never seen him high, but we know that he was getting high.
Mm-hmm. I would like to know what was all in his system.
I'm sure they come out. Toxicology takes longer than autopsy. Mm-hmm. Toxicology takes a minute. It does. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all so much for joining us live on both channels. On the Crime and Justice channel, please tap the screen twice to hit the like. On the T channel, please hit the like button. Support your girl. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, anything. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, let's listen, y'all. Thank you to my moderators once again. I appreciate y'all.
He smoke a blunt or two. I smoke. So what that supposed to mean? That don't mean that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So let
me do a sound check real quick. Shirley, you here? You hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, babe.
Jazz, can you hear me?
Thank you, McGloria.
Oh, Jazz? I know.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. And Mimi, can you hear me? Mimi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let everybody. Okay. Sexy Trapper, go ahead and finish.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna let everybody else talk.
You can stay up here if you want to, and we
Okay.
can, you can stay up
Okay.
here.
Well, me. Salute,
Mimi,
y'all.
salute, sexy trucker. Mimi, what's up?
I have just and I'm sorry, I have a little cold, so my voice is a little rough. I apologize. I just have a few problems with a little about the time. The text message revealed at 3 p.m., 3 and some change, that she texted his mother saying, hey, he's beating on me.
Y'all listen real carefully to this young lady because she knows what's been out there, what's been put out there. She's gonna lay it out. Like that woman that just spoke, God bless her. She's grieving, she's emotional, but she told some lies and she's coming up there speaking as if this woman right here gonna pretty much lay it out. Hey y'all, I'm here in the bushes of white. Thank you, Miss Gloria. I hope you get some rest, sweetie. Thank you so much. All right, she's gonna basically lay it out. Let's listen.
And at the end of that chain, she said, y'all not helping me with this domestic stuff. Now, nobody knows about him putting his hands on this girl. But at 3 p.m., she told his mother, and everybody keeps saying, release these videos, release these videos. How about they release the videos of them rushing over to this girl's house from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. when they knew this was going on? The response was, okay, thanks. And if this was the first time you heard of your child hitting on her or any woman, you would have been like, oh my God, wait, what's going on? X, Y, Z. You don't say, oh, okay, thanks. And I don't care. I didn't see the video of y'all showing her. I came in late. The video of y'all showing her being, I guess you said she was being aggressive or jealous or whatever the case may be. This girl weighs about 100 pounds. She had nothing on him. He was throwing her around like a rag doll. He attacked her in her sleep. Literally in her sleep. This was an ongoing domestic thing between both of them. Do I feel like he should have lost his life? Of course not. Nobody should lose his life. But now all of a sudden, they can't talk about everything. They can't talk about why he was shot 3 times. And the story already came out that he was shot 3 times because he was beating on another woman. And if that wasn't the case, then they would have came and said, oh no, this is why he got shot. Not that exact X, Y, Z. Not I can't talk about why he got shot 4 months ago. All of
they said they didn't know the address. So you said why they didn't rush over there. I mean, possibly because they did not know the address. Well, in a text message, can somebody send an Uber over here to my house? Address. Hold on, Shirley. Hold on 1 second, Shirley. Mimi, what'd you say? In the text message, when she said he was beating on me, she also said, can y'all send an Uber to my house to get his things so you can bring it on the way, which shows that the mama did say she was going to send an Uber. She did say that. Yeah. So how you going to send an Uber if you don't know the address? At no point did she send a message, send me the address for the Uber. Exactly. She already knew that address. Come on now, let's not play. Everybody wants to play dumb, and they painted this girl like a monster. Like I wasn't on their side. I knew there was more to the story, but the way they went after this girl right when this happened, now that the videos came out of him beating the dog crap out of her, it's, oh, we can't talk about it. Oh, now the narrative has changed. I don't know what happened at 7 p.m. None of us were there. What we do know is at 3 o'clock, he was beating on her then. So you mean 3 or 4 hours passed and they're in there fighting? Now, for him to be shot 5 times in the back, I personally feel like he said, I'm going to go and get something.
That's what's not clear, Tanya. And I think I'm going to, because I haven't up until this point, right, tried to look it up. I'm going to try to go look it up and I'm going to try to see. Because like we talked about the other day, they don't mention justice for that. The families who I'm talking about. They don't mention justice for that. They don't mention the person that did it. Well, I don't know if they know the person that did it or not. All I'm saying is they are not invested in when he got shot the first time than this time. Which, let me be clear, him being unalive this time takes it to a whole nother level. But what I'm saying is, according to the receipts that has been put out, that when he got shot the first time, it was in a hospital. They didn't even go to the hospital. Kelsey said they didn't even go to the because he was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. And Kelsey said that they didn't even come to the hospital when he was in the hospital. I'm gonna try to look it up, Tanya. I'm gonna try, but it happened back in what, April? Yeah.
And that's why he was. There has to be a reason why they're saying self-defense, because typically when you shoot somebody in the back,
Hold on, hold on. This Jada calling back in. Jada, what's good?
Okay, so now mind you, let me tell y'all. So the mom and the two sisters and the homeboy, they all spoke when he did the interview. They all spoke. Well, once they dropped down and the chat start coming up, this is where the chat comes up and it's on the panel. They are still listening. Okay, they are still listening, and the sister come back up because she has an issue with what's being said. Yeah, Tanya. She has an issue with what's being said. So one of the sisters, Jada, and the sisters, I think Jada and Asia or something like that. But Jada comes back up because she's upset about what's being said on the panel. Let's listen.
Thanks.
Jada?
We just wanted to. This is Asia too.
Okay.
We just wanted to say we said we could send him a list because she said he's about to leave. He said no, he don't need the list. We asked her what's her address. She didn't know. She said, I don't know. How you don't know your address? You've been living there all your life. Your mama, I mean not your mom, but your stepmom and your dad.
Sexy Trapper, hold it down while I'm gonna step away for like 30 seconds. But keep talking, Jada. Don't stop. I'm gonna be right back.
Your dad and your stepmom has been living there before you. You know the address. You've been knowing it all your life. If you don't want him to leave, don't call us. It's that simple. So if you don't know what you're talking about, don't speak.
For one.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Can you call the police? He said, can you call the police? He said, what's the address? He says, Lee something. How can we send the police to Lee something? I was just talking to somebody outside and said Lee Street. He said, what it is in Cobb County? I know Lee Street in Oakland City. It's a Lee Street almost on every side of town. How can you just say a Lee Road and think that somebody gonna send him?
First of all, because Lee Road is
Lee Road
is not that big. I literally stay in Eastwood Drive. It's like 5 minutes away from Lee Road. To pick somebody up, they're gonna leave because they don't see the person. They don't even know where they're going. If you have been on Lee Road, you will know that the house that this incident happened at is ducked off in the woods. You don't even know his house is back there. So shut up. Okay, but at the same time, he is a grown ass man. How did anybody expect that an Uber would make him leave? If he was gonna leave in an Uber, he got his own Uber.
He got his own. He got his own Uber. His own Uber was his own Uber. Like, now what y'all got to say? Now what's the next key point that y'all want to make? The key point that y'all want to make.
Okay, so
he called his own Uber. He was killed on his way leaving to his Uber. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. See, okay, so what about the
Mind you, one of the major lies for the people that don't know, one of the major lies that the family told was that T. Hood was shot 5 or 7 because it switches up 5 or 7 times in his back. 5 or 7 times in his back while leaving the property, which when the autopsy report came out, it was determined that was a lie. Okay, that was a lie. He was not shot 5 to 7 times in the back. When the autopsy report came out, y'all go back and listen to my other 2 lives. We talked about the autopsy report. B Truth broke down the autopsy report. He broke down the entry and the exit wounds that this guy had. He broke down where he was actually shot. I'm not gonna get into all of that on this one because it's in my other 2 lives, right? Hey KW. So yeah, he broke it down. So one major lie that they told is that he was shot 5 to 7 times in his back while leaving the property. Okay.
Making me mad. You feel me? I don't know what y'all talking about. The mama didn't know the address.
That's what she said. So when you sound like he literally made the panel. He literally made the panel just for y'all, so y'all can talk and get off what y'all have to say.
Yeah,
y'all having to deal with y'all chose. No, let me finish. Y'all chose to come up here and deal with this. You chose to come up here. You could have sat down there and just listened to everybody's opinion and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's fine. And you know what? Condolences to him. I mean, to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But what my issue is, because when I first heard about the situation, I was definitely like, well, no, we definitely need to hear what's going on and whatever and whatnot. But when those videos came out, I was completely disgusted by what I saw. And of course, I wish the hell my son would be out there trying to put his hands on a female like that. I would beat his ass myself. Don't nobody pop your son. Make sure your son don't be caught up. Like, he won't, because my kids don't do it. My friends, they respect women. Somebody else can pop him. I don't know if this panel is pointless because I thought we were supposed to talk about what. I promise you, a pygmy car. I don't know because my kids don't do that. My kids don't do that type of stuff. I raised them better than that. I ain't saying they perfect. Think you know everything about your child? Definitely not. Girl, shut up. Definitely not. Because my son is in jail right now. One of them is in jail right now. Not for his behavior. It has on weight. Period. If they don't learn nothing else, they don't learn that shit for sure. But anyway, so you want to tell her to keep her hands off your son too, because we seen in the video when she stuck her finger in his face. So make sure you tell the female the same thing. Oh my God, she stuck her finger in his face, but he threw her around like a rag doll. Oh my God, you let him down. You let somebody get a fucking mouth off. You let somebody get a mouth. That's what I was saying. As long as it's to y'all, I'm sorry that man had to lose his life. Nobody should have to lose their life. But at the same time, the same way y'all jumped out here throwing up her confession. Oh, he did. I don't condone this. That's my baby. I love him. And yeah, she is probably the blame for that shit too, because she stayed and dealt with that shit. But I know what it is like to be in an abusive relationship. I know the type of manipulation and control that they can have.
Can I say something? I want to make a point to you, right? Because if it was that abusive, right? If it was just that abusive, why is she on Instagram calling him Poppy and shit? It couldn't have been
because
hold on.
People have never heard of abuse.
Wait.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Y'all don't even hear me out.
One second.
And those messages went y'all keep saying the message. He said he's being on her. She said he's breaking my TVs and pushing.
No, he said she said he is beating on me. That was the first message. We're not gonna rewrite history. She said he's beating on me. No.
Listen, how can a person that's been beat on call somebody's mother 50 times and then when he
exactly. Well, if she called his mother 50 times, then y'all should have been at that house because you knew something was wrong.
How can we go somewhere where we don't know where it's at? You have to make it make sense. It's like that.
It's not even about that. The mother said, she said, I send a week and nobody
because this mother is grieving and y'all here arguing.
That's crazy. Ratchet, can you make it so we can all just speak at one time, please? Because this is
no, we can.
Oh, I'm at McDonald's.
I mean, not all three. One at a time.
Okay.
One at a time.
Jazz, okay, wait 1 second, Jazz. Shirley, go ahead, get your thoughts off. Is there something?
Yeah, my thought is, okay, I understand the abuse. I saw the videos. I seen the fight. To me, they both aggressive. They both rah-rah. Okay, they were still together. But this has already happened. You have a mother on here that has lost her child.
Thank you.
A child is gone. This lady gave birth to this child. He's gone. And she's sitting in this grieving this. And I understand her point. It's not that she's in denial. The fact is, right now, she's not worried about the abuse and all this and already happened. This lady is right now focusing on her child and justice for her child. And I'm not
okay. So give me 1 second.
Child did actions that caused this.
But ma'am, I know this is not what I'm saying though. I'm not saying this. Okay,
give me.
I'm not saying this. It's
not about. Let me get in here real quick. Okay, so everyone's talking about the messages, right? Okay, so the messages all come from this right here. Let's go over the messages real quick. This is what.
Okay, so what he's about to. Let me get y'all a shot. Hold on. 228. What he's about to play right now is a video that they released of Kelsey. When I say they, I mean the family, T Hood's family, release of Kelsey basically cussing out T Hood. Okay, cussing out T Hood about some female, some chick, something. But the next voice you're gonna hear is Kelsey going off on T Hood. This is an old video that they put out. Okay.
This is a whole thread that they posted. It starts with this, and it's gonna mute your mic for me, Shirley. It starts with this, and it's gonna go through the messages. So let's go through this, and we're gonna go through the messages, and we'll get everybody's thoughts because everybody keeps talking about these messages. So let's not even rewrite history. Let's get the messages.
Okay, you know what the fuck you bring her out for, bitch? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Come, bitch! Oh, you're the biggest! You're the biggest, bitch! Oh, you are! That's the fuck you put on your face. Fuck you and your face. No, be bro. Yeah, that's enough. Your actions. Go up in the corner, walk a little bit. I'm tired of seeing that in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of seeing my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share status with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, these bitch. Go over there, nigga.
heard because I had. So you're mad because you're mad because you got the phone.
Yes, whatever bullshit long narrative you want to fucking create, I don't care.
All right, so those are the messages. Of course, I'm not going to show the DV, but it says this is Yolanda.
Okay, so now I'm gonna put the messages up, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the messages he's about to read. Now, mind you, I think if I'm not mistaken, these are messages from Kelsey to T Hood's mom or sisters or both. And I hope they come up, y'all. This thing, I see him on my end, but I don't know if y'all see him on y'all end. But it'll come up. But he's about to read the messages.
His mom, this was sent to her, says, your son putting his hands on me. Can you have someone send an Uber for his belongings?
That's Kelsey. That is Kelsey telling T Hood's mom that T Hood was putting his hands on her. Now, mind you, the mom and the sister told Ratchet TV that they did not know that T Hood was abusing Kelsey. The abuse didn't take the abuse did not only take place that night when he was unalive or that day, but it had been going on for a long time. The mom and the sisters claimed they knew of no abuse. Mind you, when he got shot back in April, he was shot by someone who was defending a female he was beating up. He was beating up another female, not Kelsey. Hey, man, Margie. He was beating up another female back in April, and he got shot the first time and was in the hospital for 2 weeks. He had a history. Also got a record. Receipts have been released of him being arrested for beating up on his baby mama years ago. All right. But yet, the mom and the sister say they didn't know of any abuse. He never abused a woman. He's never been an abuser. Okay?
Sounds like you got that. I'm gonna be real. If I'm reading that message, it sounds like you know the address. It says he's not gonna be able to come back here anymore. And I would like to Uber the stuff. I would like to Uber the stuff to y'all while he's on the way. And she says, okay, thanks. And then Kelsey goes on to say, no problem. Thanks again for everything. And then she texts back at 5:35 p.m. She says, hey, I'm not fond of anybody breaking my belongings or nothing. He's rude, pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tires, ripping my cameras out the wall. Nobody is helping me when it comes to him being domestic. So then again, they said the cameras wasn't working. Is it possible that he fucked up the cameras in the house?
Yep.
And then they got the pictures of her beating. And I don't know if those were that. I don't know. So I'm just seeing the pictures and I'm seeing the messages and I'm seeing.
Because I don't know. I don't know if y'all have seen these images. There's whole videos out there. I know y'all probably been following this, but I just want to make sure. Let me show the picture. Hold on 1 second. I can't catch this shot, y'all, but the family had to know, and it's embarrassing. Come out and prove that. Yeah, let's listen.
So I'm not sure what's going on, but they definitely got it all in a thread as if it was like just happened. So, okay, now let's talk about that. So those are the messages. Those are the videos. Go ahead, guys.
That was my point about the messages. It started off with her saying, he is beating me. Nobody addressed that in the message. Then the second message was, can you send an Uber? And it was at no point, nobody asked in the message, what's the address for the Uber? Meaning that somebody knew the address before. And even if those pictures were not, let me finish, because even if those pictures were not from that day, that shows the cycle of abuse that she was in. And then now all of a sudden there's a narrative that's going out about how he got pow-powed, because we're on YouTube, in March, but nobody can talk about it. So we have to go on the narrative that came out
which is that he was beating on another woman and he got pow. Now, I don't know what happened between 3 and when she sent that first message and said he was beating on me till his time of death at 4 p.m. But what I do know is nobody was the 50. Somebody said the girl made 50 calls to the mother. Then clearly something crazy was going on because nobody called somebody 50 times. And then somebody put on a text message said, "We don't condone BV. That's why we told you to call." She called and called and called. And no, she didn't call the police because she didn't call the police the other times, trying to protect her abuse. Yes. Now that was not his house. That was the house that Rashida and Kirk got for their children, and he was saying it calling. Doesn't seem like he even had his own.
That was not his house, ma'am. And that's the emotional friend speaking out lying. That was not his house because that was not his house. He wasn't even staying in the house. Because before this all happened, he was arrested for breaking in the house. See, people got to stop. How you get arrested for breaking in your own house? He was arrested for breaking in that house and pulling a gun on Kelsey. So no, ma'am, that was not his house.
Car. Y'all act like it wasn't at some point that man was gonna come home to his house. She didn't have to necessarily call him and say, "Hey, this is going on."
Now, right here, the person is talking about Kai, her brother. Because see, Kelsey and Kai lived in that house. T Hood was not supposed to be there. In fact, the police was actively looking for T Hood for breaking in the house days prior. So what this girl is talking about is that Kai had a right to be there. Kai came home from work to T Hood abusing his sister.
That was his house. Yeah, exactly. My point being, the boy came home to his own house and saw all this going on. This was going on for hours. Y'all admit it. The text messages show it was going on for hours. Y'all
Okay, can I speak?
Hold on, Mimi. Hold on.
For a long time. We've been talking for a long time. I've been trying to stop you while you was in your track. That message was from a different day. When my mom said, okay, she called on the phone and said, actually, I will bring his stuff over because she does not want us to have her address. If we had that address, we would be over there getting our. She didn't ever give us address. She did not want us over there.
How did I get the address? He was beating on her. Okay.
She died August 8th, y'all. Like that is a whole different. It does matter because you're saying that she knew about she knew she had.
My point is, no matter what day it was, if those messages were sent on another day, they just proved that boy had been beating on that woman. So whether it was the day of the incident or whether it was another day, that further proves, along with the video evidence and everything else, that he beat her on a regular basis. Truth I pulled an article. It said he fled in the April incident, and the female was pow. No information. Can you send whatever that is to me, Miss B? Because that's the first I'm hearing of that. Can you send that to me in my email? It's scrolling across the screen. Thank you.
Address, we never had the address. Every time when she called on the phone, she said, I will bring his stuff over there. Y'all don't have to get him an Uber. I will bring his stuff. And my mom said, okay, what more can she do?
But that just proves that you just lied. That just proves that you just lied. If this was before, you said y'all didn't know about that beforehand. Y'all didn't know that he was abusing her. So
absolutely, Carla. Absolutely. They said they knew of no abuse. Absolutely. So now they're admitting that she has called his mama before and tried to put his ass out and send this shit over there to the mama before because he was hitting on her. See, the lies. You can't keep up with the lies.
What is it? Did y'all know that he was abusing her, or did y'all not know that he was abusing her?
I am his sister. She didn't call sister. She called my mom.
So your mom. It don't matter. I'm pretty sure your mama, when shit go down, my brother, I'm 41 years old. I'm not new to this. Okay. My brother is a fucking woman abuser. My brother is a fucking woman abuser, and I used to fucking whoop his ass and jump in when he was fighting his old lady. And yes, if it was some shit going down and my mama knew about it, she would definitely fucking call me. And I'm the baby of my two brothers. I'm the baby.
We are the little sisters.
I just said I'm the baby. So the mother she called the mother 50 times, and the mother never said nothing to nobody.
You know, it's amazing to me because the sisters are little sisters. Actually, that Jada I know is 23. T Hood was 33. The Jada girl, 23. I don't know how old the other sister is, and they are the little sisters who claim that they don't know shit. I will admit that when he got locked up in 2014, that Jada chick was 12, 13 years old. I still don't understand how she didn't know her brother had been locked up, but that's neither here nor there. She was a child. But here in the here and now, at 23, she absolutely knows that her brother was abusing women. She knows this. The man got shot in April for doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, I
So
believe
all of a
that too.
sudden now, after you done came out and told all these lies and you're getting popped because Jada, you and the other sister and the mama, y'all came out here doing all the talking. The Frost family ain't said shit. Y'all done put out messages. Y'all done put out videos. Y'all did all this. Your social media, y'all did. But now you want to become the little sister that could. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
And
you can't cower down or act like, no, I'm just a little sister. I help. I'm just no, because y'all came out here guns a blazing.
Right, and y'all sitting around with your mama talking about it, and y'all seem like
lying
the type
about
of family,
it.
even when y'all was young teenagers and he got locked up, they was talking about it. And y'all heard it.
Absolutely.
Come on
And
now.
look,
Y'all need to
it's a lot
stop.
of things that have transpired since they've been adults. Like I say, I
Yes.
can talk about the April incident. That was April.
Yes.
This is August. You was
Right.
little then. You was little then. You didn't know what was going on then either, huh? Your brother was shot in the hospital. Maybe you didn't know because according to that girl, y'all didn't even go to the hospital when he got shot. Y'all didn't even go to the hospital.
Y'all didn't know about it?
Huh.
It appears that he tells his mama everything according to the mama.
And you think that mama don't tell them sisters? Come on now. Even if they don't know firsthand. You think the mama keeps it all in. He tell the mama everything, but the sisters don't know shit. The sister. So if the sister didn't know shit, don't you think they shouldn't have? Because see, I feel like they shouldn't have came out here talking in the first place.
At all.
But if you don't know shit, then why are you out here speaking and doing all what you're doing if you don't know? Make it make sense.
Because a lot of questions there were, oh, we can't speak on that. We can't speak on that. What's the point in coming out doing an interview then?
If you can't speak on it. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Y'all please support the channel. Hit that cash app, hit the like button. Thank y'all for being here on both channels. Thank y'all so much.
One second, Mimi. 1 second.
Let me talk. Y'all talk a long time. My mama raised us.
We've been talking for 2 hours.
No.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't calling us. It's our business. You're not responding because you're not giving nobody a chance to speak.
Don't worry about it.
You're not responding because you're not giving nobody a chance to speak. All the women
Jasmine, Mimi. 1 second, please.
I will call for you, no problem. But we listened to them for 2 hours. It's our time to talk about.
Just stay up here and just chill for a second. Just chill.
I had it long. Honestly, I'm just trying to get out.
Honestly, right there, Ratchet. Cause see, what they don't know is Ratchet knows that they're lying, right? Cause Ratchet knows that they're lying. So what he's doing right here is asking, the chat people, look, just hush, just be quiet, let her talk. Let her talk. Cause see, it seems as if the more they talk, the more lies they tell. So he knows what he's doing. He's not playing favoritism because they have had the chance before these people came up to speak. But he wants them to keep talking.
What I want to say, get out my thoughts so I can get in this room for somebody else.
She keeps saying is all about justice for her brother. Exactly. We know he was abusive. We know he was abusive. We know she was abusive.
They were y'all just gonna keep talking about it.
No, Reggie, I ain't trying to. I ain't no talk to you. But they was both toxic.
So let's go ahead and get her.
Let me stop. I'm gonna get up off here in a minute because y'all not letting me speak. I'm literally trying to stop y'all while y'all try because y'all keep on talking.
Because you keep cutting us off.
Because what him and my mama talked about has nothing to do with his younger sister. If he did not call his sister for this, come on now, he didn't even call his mom. She called my mom and she told my mom what was going on. We don't know nothing about this stuff. My mom does not condone any of that. My mom told me just now because y'all getting on her. If she felt like she was in danger, to get herself out of danger. We cannot make nobody do nothing. If she said, "Oh, come get him," and my mama asked her for the address, and she don't want to give it, it's not much that my mama can
But
do.
mind you, people, the mama is the one that told Kelsey, look, when he go to acting a fool, call me, don't call the cops. Now they want to say if your life was in danger, why you didn't call the police? But the mom is the one that told Kelsey, when he go to acting a fool, don't call the cops, call me. Which is what that girl did.
Because she don't want to give us the address. It's not much that a parent can do. Not even a parent, just anybody, period. If I tell you go jump off a bridge and you want to jump off that fucking bridge, I can't make you jump off the bridge. That's just that. So I don't like how y'all bashing my mama saying, "Oh, she didn't condone none of this weird ass shit that y'all talking about."
So somebody got killed for pushing.
Man, fuck them, sis. Don't worry about it.
Somebody got killed.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying. He was leaving. In the messages, she said he was slamming my door. He was being domestic with property, not with her.
That girl say he put his hands on me. What part is that? The man just read it again.
Oh my God, these
What in
people.
He just read the messages again where the girl clearly said he is putting his hands on me. He was destroying property as well as putting hands on her.
So
now, this is the thing. I'm glad she said that because these are the same ones that say, show the camera footage of the night he was killed. Show us what really happened. But you know that your brother done tore that girl shit up.
right, so destroying one's property, is that not a sign of violence?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay. I was just asking for America.
I know, right?
He said with her, said he is putting his hands on me. Let's not rewrite history. We just reread it. Come on now. The first message on there says he was putting his hands on me.
I'm breaking the camera.
Okay, so in that message, she asked the mom, "Can you send an Uber over here?" So that means I would think that meant that your mama already had the address.
They had the address. That's exactly what you have.
Come on, me.
We never had the
I'm gonna
address.
mute myself until it's my time again.
We never had the address. She would text my mom and ask her something. She waits on a response. They would talk on the phone. She never gave the address.
So how long, all the time she was dating him, y'all never knew where your brother was living?
Right.
No.
Right.
Didn't we tell? That's how we know you didn't listen to the live. You didn't listen to the live. Didn't we tell you that we never went over their house? She didn't want us over there. She didn't want his daughter there. Nobody went over there. He came here. They came here. Stop acting slow. Y'all too old to be acting slow.
For real, so that's what I'm talking about. Get on their hair, man. Hey, that hoe.
My God.
He really didn't get on nobody's head. But he really did. Because I really sound stupid and dumb.
She really did not.
Do your thing.
She's not.
These folks get y'all. He's standing on business by peoplehood. Fuck these folks.
And we will. And y'all never gonna hear the end of us until we get justice for him. That's just that.
Period.
And I want y'all to get justice. That's your brother.
This is gonna be this is our outro now, for real. Now we're getting off of here because we have to set that straight because y'all was just talking. They were talking like they was new. So we had to come clear that up.
They gonna keep doing it.
They gonna leave, so they don't have to answer the questions that they don't want to answer, and that's why they keep cutting people off. Exactly.
Girl, y'all ain't answering. Y'all ain't no detective. She done answered your question.
Y'all not either.
5 times.
Can we all just come to the conclusion that the boy is grieving? Can we just come to the conclusion that a mother is on here grieving? Well, we know they both were.
No mother should grieve.
They both were right. And that's the point. The lady is not in denial. She know her son was abusive. She said it. But right now, that's not her focus. Her focus is justice for her.
No, ma'am, she did not say. Actually, she said she didn't know. That's what the mom. She is grieving, and I do want to make a PSA that I feel this lady's pain. I do. The mom is who I'm speaking about, and no mother should have to bury their son. Like, I honestly feel her pain. But what we're talking about is the fact that, for me, honestly, they did not have to come out in the public and speak on this. It's just made it messier. But since they did, they came out and they told untruths. They lied. And my thing is, before you come out and lie, because you cannot hide facts, you cannot change the truth. And my thing is, before you come out, and I know that they don't want their brother and their son seen in a certain type of light, but he was what he was. But my thing is, before you come out and tell lies on the situation, just don't say anything at all. Because guess what? Like I say all the time, and y'all know this, the YouTube court of opinion don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. Because one thing about social media, people are going to believe what they want to believe. And you cannot change their mind. So to come out here and to do this is, like I said, only to make a situation messier. It ain't helping. It's not helping.
I'm not saying what is justice mean. Okay, we don't know if this, like, I could see if it was a situation where somebody came and they jumped him and it was all this and that. But no, it was two people that probably don't even weigh don't weigh as much as he weighed put together. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody really knows. We don't know if this boy came home and they had words and this man went to go pull out a gun and he pulled out his gun first. We don't know.
Well, actually, we do. Autopsy report we read on the other channel. Y'all go check it out. T Hood pulled his gun first. It's in the police report. T Hood pulled his gun first.
Right. So we don't assume all that justice for, and it's the whole fact that they tried to paint her as a whole monster. Before them videos came out, they tried to paint her as a whole monster. When the videos came out, she this is the thing. Y'all painted that girl so fucking bad, so fucked up and so violent, and she never said not one bad thing about that man after that happened. She said, "Oh, that's my baby. I love him. We was gonna be right back good again." She didn't say not one bad thing about him. She didn't say not one bad thing about y'all, but y'all painted her down bad, and that was just real fucked up. And the fact that those videos and pictures and text messages and everything came out, and y'all ain't say, "Oh, I'm sorry you went through that. I didn't know she was going through that." Well, we just gonna let the police handle it because we don't know now. Y'all still talking about some justice, and you don't know if it's really justice that's gonna be served. Because if it was really self-defense,
she said out her own mouth, she do not condone.
So Melissa said the family should have not said anything or said this is what could happen if you allow your son to be abusive and not teach him different. Wow. Come on, Melissa.
On what her brother did. So don't be good.
She don't condone it, but at the same time, she don't condone it. But she just said, "I'm gonna be with this man that beat my ass." She just said, "I'm gonna beat this man that beat my ass." Amen. Time after time after time again. So
gonna get his, regardless of who don't like it.
It's the such thing as loving your abuse. He put his hands on a woman and he got his
said out her own mouth. She don't condone it. Yeah, we gonna get judged.
Clearly, y'all don't know anything about Stockholm syndrome or none of that.
Thank you, Kelsey.
And then didn't they take the brother down to the police station?
Girl, we don't know what they did. It's still
so if they took him down to the police.
Yeah, y'all don't know what they did. That's why we know y'all out here lying about what happened that night. You just said, y'all, we don't know what they did. Kelsey even said, y'all say, this is what the family put out, y'all, that Kai or whoever, and then they involved the other brother too as well, was on the run. They said that after Kai shot him, he was nowhere to be found. He was on the run. Kurt and Rashida was hiding him or hiding the other brother, however it went. Kind of find out from the police report, Kai and Kelsey both were still there on the scene. Kai never ran. He was there when the cops came, spoke to the cops, was detained, taken to the police station, and let go. But yeah, they said he was on the run.
You know what, True? I think they knew all along what happened. But they came out here trying to spin the narrative, and it's backfired on them.
Absolutely. That's why they so mad.
And then one lady that kept saying, "This mother is grieving, y'all," and da-da-da. Granted, yes. My question is, why is she out here doing interviews?
Right. I don't see how she was able to speak. I don't see how she was able to do it. I'm just be so honest with you.
I don't understand why she's out here doing interviews.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. No, answer this question.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Answer this question.
You want to be a part of Rashida?
When have y'all?
You want to side with these folks so bad, and you don't know.
I don't know them. I don't know them. I'm looking at. I don't know them. I don't know them. Isn't everybody trying to make it seem like Rashida just got pulled like that? They don't.
How motherfuckers is slow? You seen an edited video clip, a 2 second.
Oh, now it was edited. Now it's edited.
That's for T-Hood, like I said.
Yeah, it was edited. It was to put them all together.
If we don't
Put them all together. Ain't nobody edit them. Ain't nobody edit them answers. Ain't nobody edit them questions through. Ain't nobody edit them.
I don't give a damn how the video was edited, unless they're trying to say it was AI that he didn't actually whoop her ass. Because in that video, that man, that young lady was in her bed, and he attacked her. Edited, whatever happened before or after may have been edited out, but what happened right then, when she was laying in her bed, strolling on her phone, and he attacked her and threw her around that room like she wasn't shit. That's what it was, ma'am. That's what it was.
He from T-Hood, period. He got his justice. But he got his justice. He kept putting his hands on women, and somebody took him out. He fucked around and put him out.
And guess what? Because I'm an accountable ass person, if somebody did shoot one of my fucking sons, if it was for that fucking reason, if somebody did shoot my son, shoot one of mine for that reason, I would be on the side with them. I would be on the other side. Understand that. I would be on the other side because I don't want to hear nothing about accountability. Y'all don't want to hear nothing about accountability. Okay. Y'all, I'm hanging up. That's how we know y'all. I just want to say one thing before I hang up.
Wait, let us say one thing.
See, positive ain't nothing they've done since this happened makes sense. I don't see why they came back to arguing either. Teresa said facts. When we lost my sister, my mom was no good for a long time, and I was no better. So I'm not sure either how they are able to talk without breaking down. And that's another point I made. If you go back, for those that haven't seen it, if you go back to the other part, the 1 and 2 of my live on the Crime and Justice channel when they was interviewing, no emotions. The only emotion I've seen them display is anger, which I get the anger part. I get the anger part, but that was it, nothing else. Hey man. And so yeah, like I said, the friend of the so-called my lid done dropped some. The so-called friend, my lid, you good? The so-called friend had more emotions than the mama and the sister and the homeboy, but they mad. I get being mad part, I really do. Yeah, I get it.
So I get out. Condolence. I just want to say, Mom, I'm praying for you. And I know what you're going through, and it's not a good thing. And just focus on your son and just stay off the internet, period.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Stay off the internet, period. She told her something right there. Some of her daughters, the daughters can't tell the mama what to do, but damn.
Yeah, this was the biggest mistake they made by coming on this internet.
Huh?
This is the biggest mistake they made by coming on the internet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Say what they want to say, and hey, just stay off the internet. Just get this job and stay off the internet. Sisters too, and get justice for your brother.
Period.
Like I said, my people, I know.
They wish they had a mic. You just gotta have your phone to call in. You just call in straight on your phone. Just hit that link. I'm dropping a link in the chat if y'all want to call up in here and give you 2 cents in on this. Mimi, was that all you had to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop down. I'll let somebody else come up because I mean it's perfectly clear the timeline of the situation. If they had that address, there was 4 hours in between the time this boy was killed, and I am sorry that I have a son. I don't want any mother to have to bury their child. Period. But it's like everybody wants to wash over all of this abuse. Yeah, she
right.
said I love him and this and another, and I will be banking because that's a cycle of abuse. That's it. But when we try to ask questions, okay, wasn't he pop out a month ago for doing the same thing as somebody else outside? Oh, we can't talk about this. Oh, we can't talk about that. But my problem was they were triple teaming this girl last week. They had me thinking that, she might have set him up until now I see this video, was it edited or not, of him literally slinging this girl around the room, jumping on her while she's asleep. Aggressive or not, even the video you showed of her going off, we all as women have gone off on our men. You didn't show her beating him with a frying pan. You didn't show that. Like this girl is 100 pounds soaking wet.
Come on,
Nothing
Paula.
to
Come
imagine
on.
this man that kept attacking her. And everybody wants to play like they didn't know all this was going on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And for the police to let him go, because he was questioned, for the police to let him go on self-defense with 5 times shot to the back, something else happened that we don't know. I don't know if he said, I'm going to give something, I'm going to do something, like X, Y, and Z. But you don't get off on self-defense with 5 shots to the back. So something is big.
Lord, I love me. I love me. You hear me? She said everything I would have said had I been up there.
Part of it we are still missing. And now they can't talk about a police report, something that is public, but I was on another channel where they actually talked to, she pulled the police report and it was going through some of the things like, until that video came out, they had this girl painted like she was the axis of evil, saying like all kind of crazy stuff. But now everybody's supposed to be quiet now that we've seen this video. That's all I see something else. He was a woman beater, and he got hey. If my brother walked in and saw somebody beating on me, he would have done the same thing. That's what you were taught growing up. I'm 44. But you don't call the police. You call me. You call your brother. You do X, Y, and Z.
Absolutely, man.
So good. I'm gonna sit down and listen, but I'm gonna get off. And I'm sorry she lost her son. So I don't mean to sound insensitive on that part. Like she lost her son.
I appreciate you for
my condolences. I'm gonna get off now.
All right, thank you. All right, Shirley, go ahead, Shirley.
Okay. Blanchett, somebody did pull the police report and read it today, but there was nothing on the police report. Like the girl was saying, it was nothing to read because the police report wasn't.
Okay, one thing we know, it said that T Hood pulled his gun. We know that. We know the police report said that Kai and Kelsey both was in that house when they showed up. We know that. Now the police ain't going into detail. The police report don't go into detail about what actually happened, like what led up to it. But the police report also stated, since the family came out and said that after Kai unalived him, he laid in their home for 4 to 5 hours before Kelsey or anybody else called the cops. They said that. And they said the cops were never called until 4 or 5 hours later, which in the police report, they states that the cops was actually called before the shooting happened. Am I right, Funbear? The cops were actually called during the argument. And it just so happens that the cops was on the way and the shooting happened.
Yeah,
but the family said the cops were never called.
Because wasn't it a neighbor that called?
Yes. See, shout out to the ones that got up there and made it good and spoke them facts.
Really saying anything.
So what did it say in the police report?
I think she said, like it said that how many times he was shot. I'm gonna send you the video.
Okay.
It's Lakeisha, but she was just in a maze because she never seen a police report like that. It wasn't giving any information at all.
Most police reports, especially preliminary police reports, most of them don't. Because the cops don't lay out the case on a police report. They don't lay out certain details on a police report. They just not. It's the same thing people were saying about the whole police report when it came to Lips. It's the same thing. Police reports are not blueprints to everything that happened. But they want to make it seem like, they already came out and said, and this one of their supporters, I'm imagining, they already came out and said that Kirk and Rashida around there paying off cops. So of course you're gonna say the police report don't look right. Because y'all theory is Kirk and Rashida is paying off people to hide what really happened.
The mom was in the background saying, I need the police report because maybe it was some bullshit.
She said, and Lakeisha, this girl, her channel is usually
don't do no promo for nobody.
Oh, I ain't gonna say her name, but I'm gonna send it to you. But it wasn't nothing on that police report. Like she said, it wasn't nothing. It had how many times he was shot, and I think she said something about incomplete, but it wasn't nothing on the police report.
I'll get the police report myself. I'll just get it myself.
Yeah. But condolence to the family, and I'm gonna slide down because it's too much. All right, babe. Have a good night.
You too. Jazz, go ahead, Jazz. I know you want to tag. Go ahead, Jazz.
Yeah, like, so, yes, I'm about to talk about my boyfriend telling me he don't know that I'm on here, so. But anyway, look, because they made me real hostile, and I wasn't trying to come up here and be like that, but I'm sorry, it just pisses me off to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? That people want other people to take accountability, but then they can't take accountability. No, it may not have been anything that they could do about it, but at the same time, there are no messages where his mom is saying, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Hey, don't put your hands on that girl. That's not right. Like, there's no proof that this lady ever said anything to this man. And then, I don't know if y'all know, but I was on her page earlier, and somebody in the comments, I don't know how true it is, but they going off the word of mouth, and hell, we can go off the word of mouth too. Somebody in the comments said, I am a close friend with a neighbor that stays in that neighborhood that witnessed what happened. And when they came to the house, they found that man with a pew-pew in his hand and something else they said. And it was like,
now see, that was being said before the remember on Keep It Cute that people were saying that he had a gun before the actual police report came out, and we knew for sure that he had a gun because that's what the family was saying. He didn't have. Remember they say he didn't have a gun.
Yep.
The family was now, mind you, this dude done been arrested pulling guns. Well, he done been arrested pulling guns. He done been arrested pulling. But yet the family say he ain't had no gun. Police report come out. He had a gun. He pulled the gun. And this was being said that he had a gun before the actual police report was coming out because y'all know the streets talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that. And she was like, you don't have no proof, and I have proof and things like that. But now she's saying proof is her proof is word of mouth. But proof is not word of mouth. They can't take that into court. You see what I'm saying?
You're saying T Hood had a gun on him?
That's what somebody in her comments said on Facebook. I don't know how true it is, but that's what somebody said. So that's why I'm
saying. Y'all got to remember. Well, actually, this is after the report came out. So the police report at this time had come out that he actually had a gun. Period.
And instead of them just when they just really painted this girl out to be a monster, and I don't like that because now you done found out that this man was more of a monster to her, regardless of how sassy she was. That girl was about as big as my pinky finger. You know what I'm saying? And she is really not anything that she could have done to hurt him. Should he have lost his life? No. But they don't have no type of proof that they or his mom don't have no type of proof that she tried to intervene. I can pull up messages right now where I can show you, you know what I'm saying? I intervened. I don't care if it's my brothers. I don't care if it's my sons. My son, he did hit one female one time, and I made his girlfriend beat his because I was not here to do it my damn self because it was a girl that was here visiting my other son. I don't play that domestic stuff. I went through it. You know what I'm saying? I know the feeling of being scared of the person that you with, but still loving that person and hoping and thinking and wanting them to fucking change, knowing they probably never will. But in your mind, they will. It's a such thing called Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, why is she saying this and doing that?
Check this out. I got a receipt that came in from the family. So let's go over here real quick.
What we got?
This is the sister just sent me this and said.
Okay, let me pull it up for y'all to see. It look like it's some messages. So the sister that got off the stream and I sent her some messages. Hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, we hadn't gotten to this part, so we hadn't heard this part. So we listening for the first time. Well, I'm listening for the first time. I think Keep It Cute know the whole entire thing. But okay, so this is what he's got pulled up, y'all. All right, let's listen.
She definitely told him this is to him. He says, whatever, this is right here, 5:38. So this is the day he died, August 8th.
Okay,
whatever is going.
This is the day he died. Listen.
On, please just walk away before anything get worse. I don't want you to go to jail or anything. Come to mommy house for a little minute, get a break. Please. If you don't do it for nobody, do it for she. I'm guessing it's his daughter. Please just walk away. Please, TB.
Now what you gonna say about that?
So they know. They know he.
What time? Hold on, wait, Jazz.
So that was at 5:38. He was on live around 6. So the sister was begging him to leave. But you was begging him to leave, but you didn't know he was putting hands on. Wait a minute. So he cut. So not only was he so-called on the phone with the mama, who lied again, y'all. I'm pointing out the lies now. The mama initially came out and said, "Let me tell you something. when the mama talked to Ratchet TV on the phone the night before the interview, she told Ratchet TV that she was on the phone with him when he got shot. She told him she was on the phone with him from, how did she put it, Fun?
From
From
beginning to
beginning to
end.
the end. That's what she
Mhm.
said. So when she came out on the panel for the interview, she switched it up and said, I was on the phone with him, and then we hung up, and then Kelsey called back and said he had been shot. So she was
Mhm.
not on the phone with him when he got shot, right?
Right.
So the mama knew something was going on because they were on the phone. Now it seems as though the sister was texting him. See, this is new to me. The sister was texting him, telling him to just leave. Okay, all right.
No, I couldn't hear somebody say something. Who was that talking?
I was saying that that's a conscious decision to.
Shout out to the sister, by the way. I mean, she told him right. The sister did what she could. She told him right. Just leave. Think about your daughter before it escalates. And it escalated.
Know that they know that he's an abuser. They understand that.
They condone it.
And they condone it and then make excuses for it. And that's the dangerous part about this situation. I have 7 brothers. I have 1 sister. It's real when it's out here in these streets. Other people might play about their family members. Some people do not. And after some time, yes, it's annoying. You're like, okay, I ain't gonna keep dealing with this. You're gonna keep going back. But at the end of the day, as a sister, it happened with my brother too. And we
You
talked
know
that.
what? And I'm gonna say this, especially if you walk in on it. Now you can hear about it, you can know about it, you can witness the aftermath, such as Kelson being beat up with all these bruises, because she had to be treated on the scene for injuries, right? So you can know about it, hear about it, talk about it, see the aftermath. But when you walk in on it,
That's a whole different story.
that's on a whole nother level.
Mhm.
That's on a whole nother level for a family member to walk in on their family member being beat. And from what we saw in that video, he ain't play.
Mhm.
He did not play. So that's what it is.
And let's not
Yeah,
forget the
straight
fact
up.
that he
Mhm.
wasn't supposed to even be there
He
anyway.
wasn't supposed to even be there. He wasn't. Police was looking for him on actively looking for him.
Yep.
Mm.
If she puts you out, we live in Houston, Texas. If she puts you out, her family takes you out, that is on your head. Because you should never put your hand. And I will testify for her. My mom, my sister, my dad, everybody's like, we are on her side, not your side, bro. Period. We nipped it in the bud immediately. And that's what's missing in our community. Our community makes it seem like, well, why didn't she call the police? Why didn't she leave? Why is he beating her? Let's get to the beginning of things. And I feel like
Abusers don't let people leave that easily. I don't know if people
period.
know
And then
that.
even if she left, millions of women.
This man followed this girl to the club. The girl was at the club with her friends. He confronted her at the club, cursed her out, pulled a gun on her and her friends. She put him out of her house. He wasn't supposed to be there. So she was trying to get rid of him. But like that girl said, ain't that easy with some of them, men or women, because women are abusers too as well. Let's be clear.
Have died. Femicide is real. Women, when they try to leave, still, she texts his mama.
1 second prognosis. Let me do a sound check with you. Margaret, can you hear me? Margaret? Margaret. All right, let me kick Margaret off. My busy life, can you hear me?
He texts his mama.
My busy life. Prognosis. Let me. Okay, you got something playing in your background. My busy life. Don't call in with that playing. XC, can you hear me? XC, can you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna kick you out. All right, Jada's back. Okay, go ahead, Jada.
Okay, y'all, the sister back. Y'all give me 30 seconds. Let me run in the kitchen. Y'all know I'm going to get my water. I need some tea at this point, or maybe even a shot. This getting good. Keep you can talk if you want to. I'll be right back. Funberry must be eating dinner. All right, y'all, here we go. The sister done came back up, y'all.
Not know about the domestic violence stuff. She texted and said that he was breaking her things. I texted and said, leave. That's violent.
Listen, Jada, you gotta stop lying, sweetie. The messages are out there. The man just read the messages on his live where the first message stated, he's putting his hands on me. You want to focus on him tearing her shit up, which is wrong all in itself. He had no right. That wasn't his shit. He wasn't even supposed to be there. But the messages also stated he was putting his hands on her. Why ain't this girl getting it? I mean, these people are in true denial. Like, they are in true denial.
That's not sexual violence, Dunny. That's not domestic. That's not domestic violence. It is.
You telling me that? You telling me that? So you telling me that this man was this violent and you never knew about it?
When she broke my daddy's chain, we all have necklaces with my dad after and she broke it. What about that?
She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that.
She was absolutely wrong for that. She was if she broke his chain. She was. So you knew, you knew that you further letting the people know that you knew they got physical.
Boo. That's domestic boo. That's domestic boo. No, that's not domestic. When she was hitting his phone, getting aggressive, that's domestic boo. Same thing.
No, that's not.
It's the same thing.
It's not. It's assault. It's assault.
It's not.
Yeah. Well, assault or battery. I'm not no million like that, but it's one of those. When you mess up somebody's property, that's vandalism. It's assault. It's not DV. It's DV when you're hitting a person.
Exactly.
It's DV when you're hitting a person.
Thank you.
But still, he don't have no pictures of his lips bruised and bloody up and swollen like that.
Exactly.
And was it from her?
He do.
Was it from her?
So show it. Show the proof. Y'all talking it. Show it.
Show it.
Somebody got to talk out a motherfucking thing. Go find it.
Well, y'all showing what she said, we got to show y'all motherfucking thing. But you just sent this man some shit on his live while he's live. We're going to even talk about all the other stuff you put out before this too. But you're not showing the proof of the lies that you're telling because there's no proof. You putting out what you want to put out, but then somebody say, show the proof of her. Or cause see, we can hold her accountable too as well. Just like we said, her snatching his chain, breaking his chain was wrong. She was absolutely wrong. But what a man is supposed to do is walk away. You don't beat a woman, period. Y'all know how I feel. I ain't backing away from it.
Y'all was quick to show everything else. Y'all was quick to show everything else. You were quick to show everything else.
Y'all mad because y'all is mad. Y'all mad because y'all want to stir this narrative and it's not going y'all way.
Fuck y'all. Nobody cares. Leave what you want to
do. Anyways.
Y'all not gonna.
One thing I will say, these women are taking their stance and they stay in facts. And they're speaking. They're speaking up and speaking out. But they're not disrespecting those girls. They are cussing them out, calling them bitches and everything. See, that's when you know something ain't right. Well, why are y'all... like I said, I understand why they mad. But why are y'all cussing these ladies out? They just giving their opinions. And they stay in facts. Y'all want to come up and tell a whole bunch of lies.
The reason why they mad and cussing them out and calling them out their name and shit is because the truth and hit them in the face.
Oh yeah.
And they can't take it.
Y'all gotta wait and see how they turn on Ratchet. That's what really got me. How they turned on that man. They turned on him and baby. Ooh, all right, here we go.
Still get justice.
Justice for Tina.
What's good? You can know the form.
Yes. I'm just trying to understand why are we arguing with the deceased family?
Because y'all trying to make them about domestic violence.
These women ain't arguing. Them girls attacking them. Them women, listen. They had their interview. They was up there by themselves, just them and the mama. They had their interview. He dropped them respectfully. And said, look, I'm finna bring my peoples up. And he knew it was gonna be some people that weren't falling for that shit. So they exited stage left and those people came up to speak. They came back with the rah-rah. Oh, it did. Okay, okay. They came back with the rah-rah. Now you want to come up talking about why you arguing. They are child. I cannot.
They can't tell the truth. They can't really get the truth about their family member. Regardless if he was here, we are the truth. We are the truth. We know the truth. That's why we told on you to speak. Because they're birds. He never had a weapon on him. He never had a weapon on him. Let me talk. The police reports are fucking public. He did not have a fucking weapon on him. His weapon was his fucking fist. His weapon was him putting his hands. Did I just say he was? Listen.
She said again he did not have a weapon, but yet the police report said he did. She's still lying. What I don't get is I can get them trying to lie before all this evidence came about. But once those videos were released and once that police report was released along with the autopsy report, and they continue to tell those like that's just really that just throws me all the way off. Like you what? Listen, bitch. You're talking too much, like for real, because there was no mess about shit going on. The fuck you talking about? We know what the fuck was going on because our brother called. The fuck you talking about? I got on here so I can speak and tell the fucking truth. You weren't there. You weren't there, and your brother is an abuser. You weren't there. You weren't there. Okay, look. This is where he belongs. Can I say something really quick, please? You will be next. Can I say something really quick, please? Okay, my mama is grieving. She lost her fucking son. Your mama is grieving, which is why she should be up there entertaining that crap. That woman is right there while all this is going on. I don't understand why y'all won't hang up the line. You ain't too concerned about your mama grieving, girl. You making it. Well, look at what you do. Like, why are y'all? Listen, I don't get it, but it ain't for me to get. Social media, I keep trying to tell y'all, social media is the motherfucking devil. That motherfucker can be a blessing with the money that can be made on social media, or social media can be just fucked up. It can just, ooh. That's what she said, son. You'll be next, bitch. You just dug your own grave, bitch. You just dug your own grave. I'm gonna hit you so fast, ain't gonna be funny. You'll be next. You'll be next, bitch. You'll be next. You'll be next, bitch. Don't you right at nobody that's around, bitch. You'll be next, bitch. What's going on is this girl is making sure.
He a dummy just like her brother. He a dummy just like her brother making sure. You'll be next. That girl is actually threatening. Right, Q. She is actually threatening. Tim, is it that serious? Like, just hang up. Hang up. First of all, he popping, bitch. Why you talking away? Popping. What you talking about, bitch? We talking about that like that my brother had. He was popping what you talking about. Everybody loves it. It ain't shit that you can say. Bitch, I don't even know what you're talking about. Y'all is mad about women that y'all think y'all, man. Please calm down. Okay.
I'm not. Hold on. Wait. That was okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. It's mama on the phone. Our mama's on the phone. It's getting carried away. It's getting out of hand. Okay. We for the ones that are listening, we appreciate it. Okay, but we're not gonna do this. All this craziness and everything. I just want to hear it. I'm grieving, and I don't want to go through it. Regardless of what y'all say, don't listen to you, Michelle. Justice is on my son. Let me tell you this, guys. Nobody know. I came here to tell my truth. First of all, okay. I didn't have to do this, but I came because I want to put an end to all this craziness. Okay. Kay told me everything, so stop telling me what I don't damn know. What I know. Okay. I know what was going on. She told me. She called me. She tell me stuff. I cannot save the world. Okay.
This the mama.
If somebody is whooping your ass, dial 911. There was.
You told her to call you, ma'am. Sorry, it's in the messages. It's amazing. You didn't want the police called on your son. You knew what your son was doing. Now, why can't listen to that bullshit? I don't know. But you, ma'am, told her to call you. Don't call the cops. Now you're saying call 911. It's too late.
No police report of any domestic violence. Stop trying to make it be about domestic violence. The fact still remains that my son was, he killed him.
It's about domestic violence, though, ma'am. Your son is unalive because of domestic violence. and he was shot months before because of domestic violence. See, that's been the problem. You people have been ignoring the domestic violence. Because the truth of the matter is, this could have turned out different. He could have ended Kelsey's life. It could have been vice versa. But at the end of the day, it still would have ended tragically.
Murder, okay? 5 times in the back, 1 in the stomach, 1 in the thigh, okay? So I don't want to hear this bullshit. Now don't make me fucking come out, okay? Because I'm tired. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm sitting here listening, but you're not going to paint this picture of my son. Like I told him earlier, that the aggressor can also be the woman sometimes. So stop trying to make it be like my son beat her up, because that isn't true. Okay? Now we came on here to give our truth. If you want to listen, that's fine. We appreciate the support. If not, kiss my ass and some, okay? Because I do not fucking condone nobody beating on nobody, okay? Thank you. Now that's what it is. And to this old lady, go find you something to motherfucking do, okay? Because you crazy.
Well, we see where the daughters get it from. Just saying. See where T Hood get. They got it honest. I'm just saying. Because before I would have done our lady, y'all, I would have ended it. I would have hung up. This is not a good look. Yeah, I would have hung up.
And that's that. And anybody got something to say to my mama on that?
So y'all come, y'all take it easy, man. Don't worry about these people. These people gonna do what they do. Y'all get y'all justice and keep on moving, baby. Please.
Everybody's got justice for T Hood, because we're most definitely getting that.
Okay, so can I? No, wait. Don't go
I'm gone. Salute y'all. Salute.
No. I want to go on my heart, please.
All right, Sexy Trouble.
Okay, anyway, what I was going to say to her, because I got to go. What I was going to say to her, you know what I'm saying, is nobody's really trying to come down on her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, nobody deserves to lose their son, especially in a way like that. But it's a whole thing of accountability. I blame Kelsey just as much as I blame T Hood, because she allowed it. Yes, she allowed it. And I feel like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a situation where her brother felt like he had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to protect himself. Me, myself, personally, I don't see that little boy being able to beat this man up. But he probably was heated as hell and mad. They probably had an altercation. And I'm pretty sure that boy told guns. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing about when I'm justice, yeah, whatever. That's nice, that's cool. But it's the whole thing about accountability. When y'all, they painted her as a monster. And when all that stuff came out, nobody came out and said, damn, I didn't know she was going through that. That's messed up, or nothing like that. Like, nope. And they're still trying to deny that he beat her.
No, they didn't do it because they already knew what was going on. They already knew. The same way they didn't have empathy and sympathy when it was going on, they showed none when that stuff came out. They have none. They have no compassion, none.
When it's videos, regardless if she hit him too, this man beat her. And I don't care what nobody says, you cannot show me a picture that's gonna prove to me that this girl, unless she done took a bat to him or something, that girl ain't making no major bruises on him like that. She's not doing no major damages to him like that, unless she was whooping his ass with something in her hand. You feel me? So it's the whole thing that they're still trying to deny that he was even an abuser to her. You know what I'm saying? That right there is what makes the world feel like they're condoning it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't chill back like, okay, well, we wasn't there. It's the same way y'all weren't there. So we're gonna have to let the police sit around and do their job if they can do their fucking job, right?
Didn't I tell y'all that old man over there was asleep? Didn't I tell y'all that? But yet I'm old. I've been grinding all day, but yet I'm old, and he over there taking a nap in the evening time just to be up all night.
Do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But they still, he wasn't an abuser. He didn't beat her, but we're looking at
that's true, Tanya. And I knew what you meant when you said it. Maybe, shit, at this point, to me, honestly, if I was the mom, I would have rather him go to jail than you know how they say, go to hell. I don't know if he's going to hell or not. But at this point, yeah, maybe if he had a gun, well, I don't know, because a lot of them, they go to jail, they get locked up, and they come out and do the same. So I don't know, y'all. It's just sad. It's just sad altogether. Like I say, I can totally understand that the mom is hurt, and the sisters, to be honest. Truth, hence why I said the other day, it's hard for me to have empathy. Yeah, you said, yeah, for someone who can't give it. Right, y'all. You're right. Keep it cute. You're right.
Videos of him beating her. So that, in a sense, denial is condoning. Just the same way omission is a lie.
Facts.
Just because you didn't tell it, don't mean that you didn't lie about it. You know what I'm saying?
My busy life, can you hear me?
Miss me with it.
I can hear you. Can you hear?
Okay.
Like,
Hold on 1 second. Mr. J, unmute your mic. Mr. J, unmute your mic. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me, Mr. J?
Yeah,
What's going on?
nothing much. People are really emotional about this case. I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard the rumor that the dude was threatening to expose the little brother for his sexuality, some shit like that. And
Well, according to the streets, he had already done that. It was a well-known fact that Kai and T Hood did not like each other. They didn't. Hence, another reason why you shouldn't be beating on his sister, because that means he didn't think twice, about what he did. So I've heard that Kai is allegedly bisexual. He was sleeping with men, and T Hood told Kai's girlfriend, and this and the third. I heard about that. I heard that T Hood came out here on the internet and exposed it, but that's been a while ago. So if he wanted to off him for doing that, I think he probably would have did it when it was happening. That's just my opinion.
And the rumor said that the brother might have called the older brother and they ended up doing the dude. But I don't know if that's true or not.
Now, what gets me too is that they keep mentioning Kirk Frost Jr., the older brother, and the police don't mention anything about Kirk being at the scene or because when they first came out and told the story, they made it seems as if Kai and Kirk were there. They even said that Kai and Kirk both shot him. This is the story, y'all. They even said that Kai and Kirk Jr. shot him, and they was hiding Kirk Jr. out. Rashida and Kirk rolled up on the scene and took Kirk Jr., took him and sent him to the Bahamas somewhere, hiding him out. That was all said before this police report came out with the truth. It didn't make sense for me. They put Kirk Jr. all up in it and everything else, honey. When the police report clearly stated everybody that was there when this went on stayed at the scene and talked to the cops. But it's the lies for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard some similar stuff.
Can I ask you a question, Reggie?
Yeah.
What time did they say he got shot? I'll keep you. I don't want to sit there. What time did they say he got killed?
I think it was like 8 o'clock.
No, it was not. It was around 6. Somewhere 6, like 6. It's in the police report. I don't know why he won't pull it. It's in there.
Like, wasn't it?
8 o'clock. Okay. Okay. And
no, actually, it was like 7. It was actually like 7 because I remember thinking to myself, because at first people thought that the incident where he pulled the gun on her in the club and the unalive and all happened in the same night, which is not true. So I was thinking to myself, damn, they was at the club and was home at 7 o'clock. That's early because y'all know when I think about the club, hell, when I was clubbing, baby, I ain't go to the club till about 10. So when I thought that the club incident and the unaliving happened on the same night, I remember thinking to myself, the police report said that this happened around 7. There's no way they was at the club and then was back home at 7. But yeah, those were 2 separate incidents. So
how long was it after he got pew that they called the police?
That I don't know. They said it was like 45 minutes or so.
Because in reports that I've seen or heard, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm only going by what I'm seeing and reading.
Okay, wait a minute. So Sonya say it's missing pieces. If the young lady said she told no one what was going on except his mom, then why was the unaliver truly at the house? He lived there. Kyle lived there. More ironic, the unaliver knew the address but not the family. The unaliver is her brother. Of course the unaliver would know the address. But he lived there.
Yeah, but from what I heard, they said he passed away at the hospital. Is that true or no?
I heard that as well.
That's what the police report said, that he passed away at the hospital. But the family said that he was laying at the house for 4 or 5 hours before the police even came. Yeah.
So if he passed away at the hospital, like why would it necessarily be on her? You know what I'm saying, to call the police? I would think that he would be able to call the police himself.
I mean, someone just shot
And
you.
it was
If someone just shot
witnesses
you,
out there.
if someone just shot you 7 times, I don't think you're getting up and calling the cops.
He wasn't able to call the cops, but the cops were called. That man wasn't able. He was not able to call no cops. All you gotta do is know what injuries he had. See, some people do get up and don't really know facts. They just go to talk.
Yeah, true. But they said it was witnesses outside, so nobody else talked about police.
I don't know.
There were witnesses because the police report stated that Kai and Kelsey was still there, and they also had other witness statements. So other witnesses spoke too as well, because it was an actual neighbor that called the cops that witnessed it all. And I bet you, I can guarantee you, that neighbor was the one that was able to tell the cops that that boy pulled that gun. I bet you that.
So I'm pretty sure in that type of neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not living in no, trust me, they're not living in no jail.
Somebody, he put it up on the screen too, which is bogus. Somebody put in the chat, this woman sounds stupid. I'm sorry, I agree. I'm sorry, I agree. Chatter. Damn.
In that type of neighborhood, you just send a gunshots. I have my ring app on all the time. And all the time I'm hearing, I'm seeing, it's gunshots. And I can send you screenshots to prove it. It's gunshots. I heard gunshots. I heard these shots. Where is it? I'm calling the cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in that area is not going to hear gunshots and call police. It's going to hear gunshots and not call police. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I really wanted to come up here and ask these questions. How could they get into it with nobody or dash nobody?
I agree. Can I speak up and tell you why people don't do that? I feel like we're living in a weird world where we're acting like calling the police is a normal thing. We're Black people. We're in a community where we don't call the police. We handle it in. We don't do that.
I'm telling you, that's not that type of community. You talking about in our neighborhood. They don't live in that type of neighborhood.
No, they.
Girl, let me tell you something. In our neighborhoods, everybody don't call the police. Don't think because it's a fluid neighborhood that if the fluent people hear gunshots, they gonna call the police. No, it ain't that simple. If people just hear random gunshots, they ain't normally calling the police. What they gonna report? I heard a gunshot from down the street. Now you have some that may, but not. I mean, unless it's like in front of their house or at their house or across the street at a neighbor's or something. Everybody ain't calling the cops like that. Just because it was in the hood don't mean shit. Or not in the hood, it don't mean shit.
You don't, but they are a part of that neighborhood.
Right, but I'm saying the neighbors.
Yeah, but maybe the neighbors were like, they might be doing that raggedy loud stuff all the time. They might be that house that creates that trauma all the time. We have somebody in my neighborhood at the end of the street where we know things be popping off all the time and they're going to stay together. So we called the cops a couple times, but if you want to continue, we let you continue. So it's not that other people are not aware of what's going on, but other people have been accustomed to, that's just how they are. That's the same thing with everybody else, giving the same excuse. That's just how they do. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just let it go. It's not that big of a deal.
They didn't stay in that type of neighborhood.
No, I mean,
they definitely stay in a neighborhood. They stay in the area where people call the police.
What's good, Legacy?
What's up, y'all?
Luke.
Hey. I just want to get on here and say, for one, I get that everybody keeps saying that this man is an abuser, but I also do see what they're saying about that may not have anything to do with this particular situation. Now, if she had shot him while he was on top of her, I could see it then going how it's going. But the fact that his back was turned, that really do make a difference because either he was
not really, because the way I see it, first of all, he didn't get shot in the back 5-7 times. The way I see it, if he was shot in the back, the way that would happen, because see, a lot of people, I ain't heard nobody else mention this other than when I heard it come out of the sister's mouth. Because the sister is the one that said that Kai almost shot his sister in the face while shooting her brother. She said it. She said he almost shot his own sister in the face. So that means, for me, he was actively putting hands on her because she was that close to him. And his back might have been turned to Kai. while he was doing it. Now, and another thing, he got shot in the stomach, and D2 said, I think he said something about you can't say which bullet he took first. Like, you can't tell which bullet landed first. Because the fact of the matter is, he could have had his back turned to Kai, actively jumping on Kelsey. Kai shoots him in the back once. He turns around to come at Kai, and Kai shoots him. We don't know how it happened. We do know, even if this man got a gunshot wound to the back, it's not the story that y'all are telling. Because the family came out here and made it seem like Kai shot this man down in cold blood in his back 5 to 7 times while he was trying to leave. That's not true. The fact that the bullets landed the way they landed lets me know that it was complete and total chaos. The girl even said, Kai almost shot his own sister. Y'all think he was aiming for her too? Don't nobody know but them who were there, who ain't talking, how it actually went down. Truth on with what you said the other day, he was on top of her. To me, honestly, if a person has a gunshot wound in the back and the person that shot them is screaming self-defense, it has to be a reason why the cops still saying, investigating as self-defense, and Kai has not been arrested. And there's no way that he shot that man in his back 5 or 7 times and Kai's still walking the streets. No way possible. And I think that it's totally true that he had a gun. I think that he was jumping on Kelsey in the moment. I think that it was total chaos. This boy walked in on this man beating his sister. And he had a gun. And he did what he did. And he's going to be traumatized for life, for taking a life. Believe that. Everybody's traumatized. Everybody's affected. It's sad. It's really sad.
The house and y'all had to physically go behind him, or your brother pulled up and just immediately shot him. So it's a little conflicting in a way, but I really just don't think like this is the time for people to be arguing about hypotheticals.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
You know, but again, like I said, you don't know what that man was turning. You don't know if they were fighting and he turned around to grab something and that boy pulled the gun and just did what pulled the thing.
But again, y'all, all the things
we don't know.
He could have been turning around to grab the gun and Kai shot him in the back. It's all type of scenarios. What sticks in my mind though is the fact that the sister herself came out and said that Kai almost shot his sister in the face. That right there alone lets me know that T Hood and Kelsey were in close proximity to each other when Kai went to shoot. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything else that happened, I don't know. It probably was just messed all the way up. Like messed all the way up.
The things that we know right now, it's like outside people. We don't really know if he was shot. There's no until the medical examiner comes out.
But the mom spoke to the medical examiner.
The mom, with all due respect,
the mom spoke to the medical examiner, and she told Ratchet that over the phone. For those that don't know, Ratchet ends up playing the phone call. I reacted to it on my other channel. Y'all make sure y'all go check out them other 2 live streams. But the mom spoke to the medical examiner, and she came out and lied. Because what she said the medical examiner told her is not in that autopsy report. And I hate to say it that way, but it's true. She said she talked to the ME, and the ME told her such and such. But when that autopsy report came out, it was all lies.
I don't respect her, and I don't trust her, and I don't believe what she says.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, ma'am. Don't overtalk me. You don't trust the mom. You don't like the mom based on.
I don't not like her. I don't.
You just said I don't trust her and I don't like her. That's what you said.
No, I said but you don't know her. I don't know.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. I got this, guys. I don't need no one else to chime in. Based on what? You don't trust the mom for what? Based on what?
Because he was dishonest with us about saying that her son doesn't touch women and beat women.
So a mom protecting a child. Now you think
No, that's not protecting a child. That's being dishonest.
I don't think that.
But look at what protecting her child got him. Look at what her protection all these years got him. And that girl said it right. That's not protection, that's dishonest. Because you can protect your child and not lie.
Well, I mean, maybe she just don't like talking about that shit. You know?
No, okay, well,
her son just got unalived. And
okay, that's
and
fine.
Ratchet, she did have to talk about it. That's the thing. They came out talking. She came out playing recorded phone calls and shit. She didn't have to talk about it. She didn't have to listen. It's just like what I told Vonnie, and the reason why I mentioned it because I heard Vonnie here recently mention that I told her this, and that's why she's not doing certain things when it comes. Listen, when somebody is passed away, there's no need. Now, of course, family want to defend their family members. Okay, it's just human nature. Friends want to defend their friends if they pass away. People want to defend the dead. I get it. But what I've come to realize is there's no need. There's just no need. Not when it comes to these people that we call human beings. Because one thing about human beings, they're going to think what they want to think. They're going to say what they want to say. They're going to lie if they want to lie. And when you know the truth, and then just like this situation, the truth is coming out. There's no need. What I'm saying is there was no need for this mom to come out on social media to... Listen, I can't say that it's wrong for a mom to speak up and speak out for her son. I did it. I didn't do it on social media. I did it where it mattered. That's just me, though. Social media didn't mean a fuck thing to me. Because when my son passed away, all type of shit was being said on Facebook, including shit that was being said on Facebook from the person's family members, including his mama who unalived my son. But there was no fucking way that I was going to go on Facebook and argue, fuss, and fight with any motherfucker. I waited till the motherfucking facts came out. I wasn't trying to convince nobody of nothing. Not even here on this app. When people wanted to say, well, your son was doing this, your son did this, your son. I'm going to let the facts speak for themselves. Especially, I mean, it's just... I get wanting to defend her son. I get it. But the one thing I wouldn't do if I chose to come out and defend is lie. You can't lie on the facts. And when, shit goes to trial or police reports come out and all types of reports come out, you can't lie on that shit. You cannot lie on it. Well, motherfucker said that my son was killed during the commission of a crime. That shit cut me like a knife because I knew it was a lie. And not only did the person put it out here, but people were repeating it. Oh, her son got killed carjacking. Lies. Oh, her son got killed committing a crime with the person that unalived him. Lies. I could have easily came out here, showed the news article, played the news coverage, showed the police report. I could have brought all that to YouTube, but for what? Because even in doing that, I wasn't going to do nothing but re-traumatize myself, and motherfuckers still was going to... Listen, motherfuckers was going to still repeat those lies that was told initially. Because the motherfucker will run with a lie before they run with the truth. And that's just facts. Sometimes the best way to defend a family member is just shut the fuck up and let the facts speak for themselves. But that's just my opinion.
But you still need to be truthful and honest. Again, I've been through this with my family members. You cannot, when people pass away, act like they were saints.
With all due respect to you, however, though, maybe she not wanting to talk about that because that still does not have anything to do with what's taking place right now.
It does.
But we don't know that. We don't know that. We do not know that because, again, Kelsey did not shoot this man. Y'all are bypassing that theory right there. If it was abuse coming from her, that would have been different. But we just can't say that that's what this is stemming from when she didn't pull the trigger.
Well, let me share with you Georgia law, because Georgia law says the person doesn't have to be the one in order.
Based on Georgia law.
It's called defense of others. Absolutely. A person that unalive a person that's abusing another person can claim self-defense. It's called abuse of others. You know, you can feel like a person life is in danger, and you can unalive the person that you feel like is about to take that person's life, and then you can still say self-defense because it's in defense of others. It's in defense of that other person.
Okay. He could have been protecting his sister if he.
Yeah, that's it.
Sister, so.
He could have walked in a room,
Right.
and Georgia law also.
But it happened right at the edge. It happened right at the edge of the driveway when he was leaving. Exit.
Well, who confirmed that it happened? Now, it was confirmed that it happened outside. Who confirmed that it was at the edge of the driveway, and who confirmed that it was him leaving? Because from what I understand, he was supposed to be leaving by Uber. So that means if he was at the edge of the driveway, that means the Uber had pulled up. So you mean to tell me Kai shot him in front of the Uber driver? I'm just asking for clarification.
Exiting. He was exiting the situation. So how the Uber was there, so a witness should have been the Uber should have been a witness to it, right?
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Whoever you are on that panel, y'all remind you I ain't heard this. My first time hearing it. But you know, sometimes people listen to comprehend and they may be making sense when they speak. You gotta think about it.
I never heard of Uber was there.
The sister literally just said that up here. I'm not getting on that.
Thank you. Literally just said it. Thank you.
Literally just said the Uber was trying to help you. Was trying to protect you.
These are not. These are speculations. These are things that we're all trying to create and make up, but we don't have enough information yet to make those decisions. To say blah 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 happened. We don't have that yet. And I know
that's what his sister said.
Was his sister there? We don't know.
And that's what we're trying to tell her.
I'm just saying we don't.
But they're making excuses.
Yeah, but we don't know what happened. So what the safe thing to do is to just be like, let's wait, let's see what the forensics come out with. Because we right there.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Go ahead.
So to the people who think that they were there, first of all, y'all have no respect for this family. That's first thing. Second thing,
to be honest, the family don't have respect for themselves. That's just my opinion, not gospel.
If he did all of this, why is not in the police report? She did not report it. Let me tell you something. I just said it, literally. I literally just said it. No. If that's your problem. That's your problem. I just got away. I did not want that man to go to jail because I love him.
You bypassed it. Like, no offense. Not here to hear about anybody's trauma.
Right, Ratchet.
You just said, she's asking me why was it not in the police report, and you're bypassing it and talking about your own experiences.
It's a lot that ain't in the police report. Science here, with that being said about the law, that's why he got to walk. The history between would confirm it. That family will have a hard time getting justice unless there's more evidence. And this happened on August the 8th, and it's now August the 26th. Evidence hadn't proven that he just shot this man down in cold blood for no reason. Or he would be locked up. Or at least charged.
Because I'm saying that they're going so hard for this because she's using her trauma. She's using her trauma right now. Yes, you are. Don't want to. Yes, you are. Especially when they are still in love. Why is it not in the police report?
Her trauma is.
So how is it self-defense? How is it self-defense? Goddamn, y'all just don't know that I run this motherfucking show, and anytime I talk, y'all should probably be quiet. I've been real respectful, but every time I get to say something, y'all just over talk me like this ain't my damn show. And this is why I don't be good. Come on, y'all, just respect me when I'm talking. I've been letting y'all do y'all thing. Trust me. So again, if it's self-defense, you would have to probably have the reason why it was self-defense in the police report, right or wrong.
That's all I'm saying right there. It's not in.
See, I don't know why everybody think that everything is gonna be laid out in that police report. I don't understand why they feel that way. And now police report you're gonna pull, they're gonna have everything in it. If that's the case, police wouldn't say We can't speak on that as an active investigation. Those are their famous words that they use, even in press conferences. We can't speak on that because this is an active investigation. So if they gonna say that out their mouth, why the hell would they put everything that happened in the police report that's public? You gotta make it make sense.
No, there.
So if nothing is in the police report about anything that they're saying, where do we lean on
The things that the family is saying is not in the police report. all the things that they've come out and said. That's why I say, how do they know these things? They were not there. Are they talking to Kelsey? Is Kelsey telling them these things? Because 99% of the things that they're saying is not in the police report neither. But they speaking as if they was actually there when this shit went down. I'm just making an observation.
he beat her ass just because
the police
Hell,
said
they got it out there that T Hood. Lord, they got it out there that T Hood beat up Kai and Kurt. T Hood beat up Kai and Kurt. He whooped their ass, and that's why they shot him. Just saying. Not in the police report, but it's out there.
Ma'am, okay. 1 second. The news, which is known to lie, like a motherfucker, came out and said that they seen bruises on her, correct? And yes or no? Did the news come out and the news said this? The police didn't say this.
No.
The police said it in
Look, now they don't know. Now they don't know. Y'all was just
Nobody knows. I just asked y'all what domestic violence in the police report. I just asked you that.
Yes, I'm gonna.
It was mentioned in the police report. And the reason why it was mentioned is because when they got there, Kelsey was beat up, so it was confirmed. She had to be treated on the scene. They said the initial call made to the police was a domestic violence report, not a murder, not a killing, not a shooting. The initial call made to police was a domestic violence call. It's all in the police report. Don't understand why they don't get it.
You link now in the group chat.
I didn't know group chat.
Oh, well, you are in the group chat, in our little personal chat thing. Whatever this live is over here, I'm gonna.
Oh, you talking about this? I'm like, what group chat?
It's a private chat, sweetie. Private chat.
Let's get back to the point. Let's get back to the you getting sidetracked. Let's get back to the point. Where are the facts? Y'all said he had a gun. Where's that in the police report? Y'all trying to make him out to be.
Girl, you must not have been watching that same day the shit came out that he had a gun. What is wrong with these people? Are they just ignoring? Are they just showing up at Ratchet's and ain't seen nothing else? Because even Ratchet at this point didn't know what the police report was saying, but it was out there. Because the police report came with the all-time. TMZ reported it all. Okay? So, and it stated he had a gun. So, what this chick talking about?
What's fake? But he's really a victim. Where is the fact? Can I answer the question?
I have no questions. Can I just ask one question? Are there any reports from her of domestic violence at any point?
No.
Okay.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't know if it was days or weeks, but days or weeks before he was unalive, Kelsey made a police report because T Hood confronted her and her friends in the club, and he eventually pulled a gun on her and her friends. Police report made. Police report made because T Hood, right before this happened, broke into her garage, broke into her house, stole her car. I don't know when he stole the car and the gun, but at some point in time, he stole her car and her gun. That was a report. And then I know at some point in time, he broke into the house. So yeah. There are other reports out there. Maybe at this point, I don't think at this point Reggie TV knew that. I don't think he knew that. But he's going to find out all this, y'all, and the tables are going to turn. Let's listen.
So there's no paper trail that there was any form of abuse.
But we know what happened. I'm gonna know what happened. Y'all been up here talking. I'm gonna give my point of view. She sent those text messages to his mom to cover up what she already knew what was gonna happen. Y'all don't know how this worked.
Wait. So this is them saying again that Kelsey set this man up. So Kelsey sent those messages of him putting hands on her, and I'm gonna send his shit, and he got to go because she knew that Kai was gonna kill her. But the text messages wasn't on that same day. Let's listen.
All up here using y'all personal lives and getting y'all feelings over some bullshit, and y'all pulling shit out y'all ass that y'all
Girl, nobody's
fucking cash.
You're being very disrespectful. Like
No, y'all being disrespectful to the family. And now I'm up here and I'm asking y'all questions and y'all ain't got no answers yet.
Hey, I did not look.
Where's the
I did
fact?
not by no means try to disrespect their family at all. They got a
But you're trying, like I said, y'all trying to make this a domestic situation.
I don't know if the gun that they found on him was the gun he stole, Natasha. I don't know that. That I don't know.
The mom already have confirmed.
Not everyone is gonna agree.
What more do y'all want from them? She grieving. She actually don't have to answer a fuck thing from y'all because y'all not ratchet.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so now let's get back to the fact. Why is none of this in the police report of what y'all saying up here?
You guys know my whole thing is what I'm saying is
so why
can't they just say why are they trying to paint her out to be a monster?
You was just backing it. Why is it not in the police report?
They said that.
Why is it not in the police report?
They said that she set him up. Where's the facts for that?
Right.
I mean, I can answer that for you real quick. Hold on, I got this. How is the setup is you're saying one thing to me on the phone. But listen to this. I don't want nobody to interrupt me until I say it. Y'all can talk, please, because I want to get this off. Originally, when this happened, you hit the mama up, and so you're saying, where's the proof? There's a fucking video of the mama sitting on the phone talking to you, and in that video, you said, I don't condone what happened. You didn't say, I don't condone getting my ass whooped. You didn't say this. So I'm only going off.
What?
Of course you didn't want the man to die. We know by the messages that the phone call that this girl had with the mama that was put out. She didn't want him to die. He beat her ass, but she loved him. He beat her ass, but she never, she was with him. She didn't want, of course she didn't condone it. That doesn't mean that what her brother did was not self-defense. She just didn't want the man to die. And from what let me just let them finish. My God, today.
Okay, if you interrupt me, I'll keep you on the show. If anybody interrupt me, you're gone. So listen to me. In that video, when it first happened, the very first day we heard T Hood died, there was a video that dropped of the mama outside talking to Kelsey. Kelsey in that motherfucking phone call says, I don't condone what they did. And it was my brother. I don't condone that shit. Did she? She said that.
So what?
You want to? You ready?
So that doesn't confirm that it was a setup. Cause these people are saying she set them up. See, it's not making sense, Ratchet. You saying this is why I can say it's a setup because Kelsey said she didn't condone it. But the thing is, y'all are saying Kelsey set the man up. So if Kelsey set him up, why would she be saying I don't? Like none of this makes sense. And I was so glad when he finally started. Let's just listen.
Hold on, wait, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Because I'm telling you, I'm trying to cook, and I'm asking you. I'm just saying that was a simple yes. She said that. We all seen the video. So Kelsey already said this could have been prevented. This shouldn't have happened. She don't condone what the fuck happened. She didn't say on that phone call that I heard. Maybe it's somewhere in the phone call, but from what I've seen, Kelsey never said I was getting my ass whooped and he did it.
And she never said, and her saying she didn't condone it means she didn't set him up. But you're speaking to people that saying she set him up. That makes sense.
She never said that. Then she jumps on the internet and says, this was my baby. This was the love of my life. We was going to be right back together tonight. Not saying I just got my ass whooped, y'all, and it was an unfortunate situation. She said on the internet, Mama. So first of all, I see a video of you coming out of your face saying your brother did it and you don't condone it and you don't know why he's not arrested. They said, why is he not arrested? She said, I don't know. Exactly.
She said that in that phone call, she said the police took him away. So why would she say he wasn't arrested? I heard it. She said they took him away in handcuffs. Then she said, and then it was said he wasn't arrested. Well, if you're taking away, I don't think he was arrested. He was detained. He did go down for questioning. So maybe Kelsey said that because they let him out. They let him out same night.
Exactly. So you already said your brother should be arrested. You already said you don't condone it, and you already said it could have been prevented. You jump on the internet and you back up your story by defending T Hood. Then once you realize your brother's going to be gone for the rest of his life, and your family then got in your ear, now you jump on the internet and start throwing these videos out, which are old videos that you've been holding on to. Meaning, what the fuck was you going to do with these videos? You love me, right? I'm your nigga. You love me. We went through some shit, and you holding it. You still got the evidence. What was you going to do with this?
It was home. It was her cameras that was in the home footage. And I think that video that the friend put out was something she already had. Because you got to remember, right before this happened, he had tore up the cameras. The sister's trying to say she sent the text message because of what they plan on doing to him.
All right, how y'all doing?
That ain't what the sister said. That's what Ratchet just said, I think. Or one of the... No, that ain't the sister. This is not the sisters up here. This is other people, I think. True, did you get the article? I checked. Did he go back? Oh my God, y'all hit the wrong button. I don't even know what timestamp I was at. Hold on. Shit. All right, hold on, y'all. Oh, that ain't even a video. Hold on. We almost done. I'm trying to get through this entire thing now before I call it a night. Let's see. Where is it? My God, today. What happened? Did he? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here it is. It still went back. Hold on, let me find the timestamp. Y'all give me a second.
Why is she on Instagram? Calling.
Evil, saying like all kind of crazy stuff. But now everybody's supposed to be quiet now that we've seen this video
happened. We don't have that yet. And I know
No, that's what his sister said.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here.
Was his sister there? We don't know.
We heard this, y'all, but I don't want to go any further because I don't know what timestamp I was on. But y'all probably gonna rehear some stuff. Let's listen.
And that's what we're trying to tell her.
I'm just saying we don't.
But they're making excuses.
Yeah, but we don't know what happened. So what the safe thing to do is to just be like, let's wait, let's see what the forensics come out with. Right there.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Go ahead.
So to the people who think that they brother, first of all, y'all have no respect for this family. That's first thing. Second thing, if he did all of this, why is not in the police report? She did not report it. Let me tell you something. I just said it, literally. I literally just said it. No. And that's your problem. That's your problem. I just got away. I did not want that man to go to jail because I love him.
You bypassed it. Like, no offense. Not here to hear about anybody's trauma.
Right, Ratchet.
You just said she's asking you why was it not in the police report, and you're bypassing it and talking about your own experiences.
No, because that's why she's up there going so hard for this because she's using her trauma. She's using her trauma right now. Yes, you are.
Don't want to.
Yes, you are.
Especially when they
answer the question. Why is it not in the police report?
Her trauma is
so how is it self-defense? How is it self-defense? God damn, y'all just don't know that I run this motherfucking show, and anytime I talk, y'all should.
Hold on, let me take it up a little bit. I don't want to hear all that again. Hold on.
Y'all ready? Because I'm telling you, I'm trying to cook, and I'm asking you. I'm just saying that was a simple yes. She said that. We all seen the video. So Kelsey already said this could have been prevented. This shouldn't have happened. She don't condone what the fuck happened. She didn't say on that phone call that I heard. Maybe it's somewhere in the phone call, but from what I've seen, Kelsey never said I was getting my ass whooped and he did it. This is what she never said that. Then she jumps on the internet and says this was my baby. This was the love of my life. We was gonna be right back together tonight. Not saying I just got my ass whooped, y'all, and it was an unfortunate situation. She said on the internet. So first of all, I see a video of you coming out of your face saying your brother did it and you don't condone it, and you don't know why he's not arrested.
Well, her saying we was gonna be right back together tonight confirmed something was going on. Why would she say we would have been right back together tonight? That confirmed something was going on. Whether it be an altercation, whether it be abuse, whatever it was. For her to say we would have been right back together the same night, indicates that something was happening.
They said, why is he not arrested? She said, I don't know. Exactly. So you already said your brother should be arrested. You already said you don't condone it. And you already said it could have been prevented. You jump on the internet and you back up your story by defending T Hood. Then once you realize your brother's going to be gone for the rest of his life and your family then got in your ear, now you jump on the internet and start throwing these videos out, which are old videos that you've been holding on to. Meaning, what the fuck was you going to do with these videos? You love me, right? I'm your nigga. You love me. We went through some shit and you holding it. You still got the evidence. What was you going to do with this? So as soon as you got an opportunity, now these videos.
Tell you something. Just because an abused woman stay in a relationship, don't mean she ain't gonna have evidence. You know how many abused women take pictures and photos and videos of themselves beat up to keep? It happens. Just because they stay, and just because they don't want to leave, don't mean they ain't gonna be documenting the shit that's done to them.
A release to the whole world, and now you ain't saying shit. Your ass jumped out the window when it first happened. Why you quiet now? I wasn't advised to speak, but I'm here speaking my truth. And your truth wasn't he's an abuser. Your truth wasn't you're a victim. Your truth was you loved him. Your truth was you adored him. Your truth was this.
How can you say these things when the video at this point is out where he was beating her? I don't get it. I don't get that. I think that when people hit panels and stuff, they forget, like, I get it. She didn't come out and say he beat on her. I get it that she didn't come out and say that in that moment that night he was beating on her, but he definitely beat on her. He definitely beat on her.
This and that, and then all of a sudden now he's an abuser. I'm not saying the videos are right. I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying your energy changed. So how did she set this up? You switched it up. If you would have came out from day one and said, "Y'all, I'm a victim. I was a victim here. It was wrong what happened to him, but it was also."
So that's a switch up, not a setup. So he's speaking on the switch up. I get it. He's speaking on the switch up of Kelsey.
Wrong what happened to me. I stand up for domestic violence. You didn't say that. You said you loved him. You cared about him. You also told the family it wasn't him. I mean, it wasn't his fault. It was your brother's fault, and your brother should be in jail. Now the whole narrative changed. So
she never said it was my brother's fault. She never said that. She said whatever happened, she didn't condone. She never said it wasn't her brother's fault. That's not true. That's not true.
Why people are saying this. So let's call it spade. You attacking the family, but you should be attacking Kelsey with that same energy. Okay,
I damn sure stated my opinion on Kelsey on my video. Y'all go check it out. My live. I said it. I said, how you coming out here speaking up for this man? Because it was like, to us listening, it sounded like she was defending T Hood and throwing her brother up under the bus. We talked about it.
I'm sorry you went through domestic violence. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you? Because it doesn't sound like you're very sorry.
Hold on.
How you come on this man's channel?
How the hell do
I'm not trying to attack you.
You damn sure just did said I sound like how am I defending domestic violence when you're telling me this had something? Where does it say this had something to do with domestic violence? Because I'm only going off of what you said. You're the accuser. Now
I'm not the
Ratchet. Somebody just told you it was in the police report, Ratchet. Oh, his name is Greg. I'm sorry. I keep calling him Ratchet, but his name is Greg. But somebody just told you. But see, at this point, I got to say it. He had not seen the police report or heard about the police report. Basically, people was coming up there telling him, but it was in the police report.
No, I'm speaking on Kelsey. Kelsey is the accuser. So I'm asking, when did you start accusing him of this? Before? Did you accuse him of this before to the media, or did you wait till your brother was going to go down for life to start accusing him and making him out to be an abuser? That's what I'm asking.
All right, and may I ask you a question, or can we calm me? I'm going to calm down too.
No, I don't got to do shit. You need to calm the fuck down.
No, well, first of all, don't fucking.
First of all, bitch, you gone. That's it. You gone.
Oh wow. Damn. Called her a bitch and he dropped her. Okay. I will say that lady, she's traumatized. She's a survivor of abuse, and it shows, but that's no reason to attack her. She can't help but to speak from her own experience. Hell, I do it all the time. When you're talking about something that you experience, it's human nature to refer to your experience. I gotta say that.
All I want to say is, I just want to ask the ladies really quick. So, are y'all condoning then women putting their hands on men? Because that's what it sounds like.
I would be upset if she put her hand on my phone.
Either way, I have.
But I would be
so listen. Let's break it down. Y'all said no. So the mom has already got on here and said she doesn't condone in it, but y'all are still trying to lean on to, oh, this was a domestic. No, it wasn't. The messages that she sent was old already. She set this up because she already knew her brother didn't like her boyfriend. So this was out of her.
I told y'all that said she set him up, but yet she didn't condone the setup. I don't understand. She set him up, but yet she didn't condone the setup, but she participated in the setup. You gotta make shit make sense. I respect black women all day long, but baby, some of us just don't think before we speak. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. You gotta make shit make sense. Like, for real.
Patrol already. Y'all need to look at the bigger picture. Y'all stuck on
Here's my next question.
Go ahead.
Is this the brother that they say was living in that house as well?
That was his house.
Okay, so that means
belongs to him.
So that means he's seen this behavior with them before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why this time do you decide to shoot this individual? If this is
because this time he pulled the gun. Yeah, he could have pulled the gun before, who knows? But this time he pulled the gun. And this time was his last time. Don't condone, I wish it never happened. Nobody deserves to lose their life, but that's probably why it ended up the way it did, because according to the police report, he pulled a gun. I mean, what people expect people to do if somebody pull a gun on you? Motherfucker pull a gun on me, I'm shooting. Fuck it, I'm shooting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Videos are old. So my nigga, you telling me you never knew he touched your sister. These videos, she saved them. So I would assume Rashida knew about it. I would assume Kirk knew about it. I would assume the whole household knew.
So why you couldn't assume that Kirk and Rashida knew about it, but y'all want to assume that the mom and the sisters knew about it? Let's just make everybody accountable. I get taking a side. I get it. Like, I get it, but you can't expect this from this set of people and not from this set of people. You want to defend the fact that, yeah, Kurt and Rashida, absolutely they knew. Because apparently, from what I understand, Kurt came out here and said he washed his hands of it a long time ago. So, yes, they knew what was going on. But so did that other family. They knew just like Kurt. So you think Kurt and Rashida knew and the mom and them didn't know?
He was putting hands and feet on her. So why now all of a sudden you can't?
And I guess that's why I'm a little bit confused, and I disagree with some of the ladies that was up here, because if this is a known behavior amongst them as a couple, that means that this is not the first time that this may have occurred. So what was different this go round that led to him being shot 7 times?
He pulled a fucking gun.
I think that's what the family wanted to get to.
Correct. And I actually read something where they said that Kirk and Rashida pretty much sent a message saying, that they were done with the situation. And I don't understand why, first of all, I don't condone domestic violence, but we want to put a whole lot of pressure on the mother. We're trying to figure out why the daughters didn't know. I don't discuss my children's whatever they talk to me about with each other. So I can understand why the mother may not have shared that information. But I don't understand why nobody is saying, why wasn't Kurt and Rashida calling the police? Why wasn't she reaching out to her own parents when these things were happening? Why are you just reaching out to his mother?
DV survivors, a lot of times, me included, don't tell your family what's going on. Family knows, because family see bruises, even though you lie about them. Family knows because family sees certain type of behaviors. Family knows. But a lot of times, DV victims don't tell their family the shit is happening, or every time it happens, or how extensive it is. They don't. The girl said out her own mouth, she would call his mama. She wouldn't call her mama. And let's not forget, people, Rashida is not her mama. Kelsey got a mama. That mama ain't spoke, so we don't know if Kelsey told her own mama. Rashida's not Kelsey's mom. She got a mom. Well, she's her stepmom. She called her mom, this, and the third. But Rashida is not Kelsey's mom, biologically. Hold on one. Oh, okay. Biologically. So I just want to point that out, that a lot of times domestic violence victims hide as much as they can from the family because shit like this happens. Because shit like this happens. I didn't call my brothers when I was getting abused. My twin brother actually came to my house one day and I had a black eye and I lied to him about how I got it. He knew. Hey, Latoya, much love. They don't tell. They protect the abuser. They protect them. Because they know shit like this could happen.
And see, that's what I'm trying to say. Accountability is blamed to go around for everybody. I'm not trying to blame everything just on that young man. Definitely not at all. She's to blame for it. The parents are to blame for it. Everybody that sat around and allowed this to happen is to blame for it. So I'm not saying that DV was the situation, but her words did allude to the fact that it may have been some DV going, because she's saying if it didn't have nothing to do with her and he was the first of all, why was he leaving? You know what I'm saying? If Kyle was just coming home, why was he leaving? And why would they have to be right back together again that night if no situation had just occurred? You know what I'm saying? And then those messages.
We was gonna be right back together that night. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would that?
Hey, Slay, it's good to see you, sweetheart. How you doing? Good to see you, Slay. They say Kurt knew. They say Kurt washed his hands. Kurt had been trying to get her to leave, dude. Whatever. I haven't seen or heard that myself. That's just what people's been saying. That Kurt made a statement that he washed his hands of it. So
the need for them to be right back together that night if nothing had happened between them in the first place.
That's the point I made. If nothing had happened, she wouldn't have made the statement. We would have been right back together that night. Absolutely.
So that's what makes me believe that there was something that happened between them. I don't know the reason why
her saying that shit also should show you that she didn't. Whatever happened at that house, it wasn't that bad for him to die.
It wasn't.
She's saying these.
What do you mean it wasn't that bad? Okay. Let's just listen, because I really want to get through these last minutes. I only have 30 more minutes that I can be on here, and these last minutes is 30 minutes, so I want to get through it. But I'm just, these people are annoying me. So let's say I'm doing well, sis. How you? I'm good. I'm blessed, and it's good to see you too. Love you, girl.
Things. So you got to go off. I'm going off of you now. So don't think I'm insensitive to any woman getting hurt.
No, the club incident and the unaliving did not happen in the same night. We thought it did, but it did.
And so did she deserve it? Hell no. Hold on. She did not deserve to get her ass whooped. No man deserves to get his hands put on by a woman. No woman deserves to get her hands to get put on by a man. No one deserves domestic violence. So let me start there. I'm not insensitive to anything. I'm a journalist. This is what I do. But I'm going off of what was said in the beginning, and I'm only going off the statements you made. You never jumped to the internet and was a victim. You jumped to his defense. Stockholm Syndrome. Y'all can say whatever you want. I'm just going off of what happened and how it transpired. And also, you jumped on the phone on a private call with his family, and you told the truth. And that truth was your brother fucked up. Your brother might not. He might have went too far. And it didn't have to go down like that. It sounds like you and your man, whatever happened, it could have been DV, it could have been whatever y'all had going on. It sounds like you was cool with it, and it sounds like he was cool with it, and y'all was gonna be right back doing the same shit the next day. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like you needed an escape plan.
That's what the pattern was. Cause you would think after he did what he did to her in that video we saw, she wouldn't have been with him anymore. That's what the pattern was.
And you was in danger of your life, and someone had to pull the trigger 7 times. It didn't sound like that. It sounded like whatever went on was between you and him. Your brother might have jumped in the mix. Something went on between him and the brother might have just took matters into his own hands. That's what it sounds like to me.
And you would have did the same, Ratchet. You said it. I heard you. You said it.
And the big thing is he was walking away. That's what people forgetting too. He was leaving.
Correct. Where they went wrong at, where they were messed up at, or the sister, should I say at least? I ain't gonna say the mom. But where the sister was wrong at is the fact that this girl did not say not one thing about that boy, but she got on here quick to, she set my brother up. Da, 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 da. You don't know what happened. You don't know that. Nobody can say they heard her on the phone and said, hey,
get her going too.
Hey, I called. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say, hey, I called. She called her. I called her. I seen the text messages where she had them to come over. I heard the phone call where she said, come get this nigga or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know that. We don't know if the situation has something to do with her and her brother or just her brother. But my thing is, again, when this stuff came out, they said, I didn't hear his mama say she didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But if she said she did not, I mean, if she said that.
Well, the mama said it on the phone call, which you hadn't heard yet, ma'am. Ratchet hadn't played it yet because he's not pissed off yet. But eventually you will hear the mama say she didn't know anything about abuse. She said it on that phone call. I heard it. We heard it.
He don't put his. I didn't hear her say he don't touch women. But if she said that,
and the sister said it. In fact, I think they said it on his panel. So, are you missing episodes? Are you missing episodes? Because the sisters and the mom both said on that panel they ain't know nothing about no domestic violence.
And the videos came out, like, accountability is just everything to me. That's all I'm saying. Accountability needs to be had on everybody's side, not just one person. But it's just the fact that they came out trying to bash her when she did not come out here trying to bash him. And then now, you know what I'm saying? Now the bad stuff is getting out about him that she didn't necessarily put out. Her friends put it out, regardless if she gave it to her friend or not. Her friend said, don't tell nobody about it.
Her friend said she was sick of them lying, them being the family on Kelsey. And she put that video out. They put them videos out.
I'm telling you this personally as a friend. So she didn't want to see that man hurt. She didn't want to see that man locked up in jail. And y'all talking about we making it personal. No, we're not making it personal. But when someone has empathy, when someone can speak from a personal experience, we know women that are abused know we like to protect our abusers.
Come on, girl. I just said it. Come on. Let's talk about it.
Especially when we love them. When love,
she also was putting her hands on him. That's why I said you're. I feel like you okay. I'm just saying. I feel like you okay with putting. I feel like you were putting. Are you the same person that just said I let the girl beat up on my son? Are you that same person?
Yeah, I did.
So yeah, does that make sense? Why would you?
I gave her permission. Because I wasn't going to do it.
So you okay with domestic violence?
Exactly.
Y'all and everybody defending abusers, but
no. You just said no. Y'all get my words.
No, we didn't.
My son put his hands on a female that was visiting us.
So you're okay with
Definitely
domestic violence?
My son put his hands on a female that was visiting us.
So
And his girlfriend went off of his shit for this shit, and I told her, yes, you did exactly what the fuck you needed to do, because I don't play that.
You needed to call the police if your son just whooped a woman ass in front of you, or you knew about it. You should call the police.
I just said I wasn't there. They called me after.
You found about it, and you gave her permission.
They called me after.
No matter if it was the next.
Yeah, you damn right. Because if you don't put his hands on somebody,
goodbye. Have a good night.
No, Greg. Come on, Greg. Don't do that. No. Okay.
Can I ask one more question? I just got one more question. I got one more question, if it's okay.
Go ahead.
Do we have, or do you guys know if the conversation that took place between her and her brother has been, like, do y'all know if they have a copy of what was actually said?
No.
No, I haven't seen.
Because I really think that may be a key point to what we are actually missing. Because I'm not going to say that if I was in a domestic violence situation, or even if I just called my brother upset, that he wouldn't come to my defense. I could see that being a sibling. So my thing is, for the amount of times that he was shot, it had to be something else just thrown into the conversation that made him feel like that's the way he had to pull up initially.
Well, what they said was he was already on the scene. He lived there, so he was already on the scene.
No. They said everybody said he came after.
Okay, so he came.
Actually, the story is he came, he left, and he came back.
After, and then he approached the scene, and then went and got a gun and shot him.
No, we don't know any of this. We don't. We just know.
Okay, so ma'am, is it in the police report?
No, they said the police report is extremely skimpy. They said it basically.
Okay, so this don't sound like a setup to y'all. The police not even giving you information.
Like, these people are
set up with who? So who's part of the setup? The cops, the Frost family, the Emmy, the coroner, the medical. You know, all these people are part of the setup. How many people know that a police report are not gonna give intimate and all details? I don't understand why these people don't know this.
So are they slow or are they slow? I know Rachel Gang ain't slow, but God, these other people is slow.
I don't see how y'all don't see.
I just don't understand why,
I'm good.
you know.
Have a good night, man. I don't understand either.
Why are you dropping people? He's dropping everybody that's not agreeing with him. I can't. I was going to say I thought he was just in another part of the house. Yeah.
Jackie, what's up?
What's up, Ratchet?
Go ahead.
I've been traveling for 7 hours and I've been listening to the show.
Listen, that ain't not being the girl. Just get it out.
The last 3.5 hours while I've been driving. But all I just want to come on here and say is I send condolences out to the family of T Hood and his the whole entire family. And I couldn't get up here when they were being disrespectful and sitting here disrespecting your platform. I'm a member of your channel and a moderator, and I was getting ready to get up here and get ignorant. You know how I can get, right?
Oh,
no, we good. I got this.
I know, but I wasn't going to do that because of the situation. Somebody lost their life. You know, with all these little things that's been the narratives that's being painted about the guy beating on the girl, whatever. You know, we don't know that for real. We just think this is the stuff that was being shown on I guess YouTube. I didn't see it, but I heard the people talking about it and I saw it in the chat as I could look over and see when my daughter started driving. But that's all I want to just get up and say. Y'all please respect Ratchet's platform. If y'all gonna come up here and talk about this, please do so.
Girl, moderate the chat. Just go on back down to the chat and moderate the chat. He already said that. He's making it clear. He's dropping motherfuckers like hotcakes. We don't need you. Top flight security of the world, Craig. Damn.
Salute, Jackie.
I'm in Virginia. My birthday tomorrow.
Bye, girl. Bye. Bye. You in Virginia and your birthday. Girl, bye. Don't nobody. Am I saying this shit out loud? Damn it, man.
Please know yet.
Okay, well.
Happy birthday. Good night, Jackie.
Drop her.
Right,
drop her.
Yep.
Shit.
They're going to give her damn address. I'm drunk as hell. All right, refuse salute.
Right.
You can hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Go ahead.
First I want to say this, and my condolences to the family, let me say that. And to the young lady that, you know, I hear that you're saying you're not using your trauma and those kind of things, but I really feel that it's necessary for me as a past DV victim, because I don't label myself as that. I don't go through life keep using that and saying that and harping on that, you know, and that everybody can't get away. I have a lifetime order against my abuser, and we have 5 children. So when you say everybody or everybody that's abused, that's not so. That's not so. Because I'm a living testimony, and I'm here to tell you, I got out. I placed the order. I did what I needed to do. So no, that don't apply to everybody. So that really kind of bothers me, because you were speaking for every victim, and I no longer go by a victim.
Who are you talking to?
The one that was saying all victims. All victims this and all victims. No, I no longer label myself as a victim.
Right, me neither. Because those that get out are victorious, no longer victims. We don't like to be called victims. Okay? And all of us are not the same, and all of us don't handle our situations the same. Why people trying to put all domestic violence survivors in a box or in a bubble? All situations are different, people.
No, we good. We good. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Refuse salute.
You got it.
All right, salute. Shay, what's up?
Hey y'all, I was just like, that's bogus. I'm a little behind because I had to pause it a few times, but that's when the lady and the sister was going back and forth. Like, it's cool. Some people have been in domestic violence, but from what I'm getting, it was toxic on both ends. Wasn't nobody right in the situation. Not the girl, not the brother, not the other brother, like none of that. And then for them to keep coming at them like they ain't just gonna say loved ones, like they coming off of shit with hearsay, it's not proven. They ain't gotta prove, they ain't gotta show no pictures of their brother, they ain't gotta do like being in the DV. You can see the little glimpse of pieces that we can see from videos. Hell, she just swung on the dude when the fuck she was in the bathroom telling him, yelling at him and shit. So it had to be both sided. So how you gonna pick one side over the other? Okay, true. He hitting no female, but again, I don't condone my sons doing it, and they don't do it to no fucking female. But at the end of the day, I'm still their mother, and I'm like, and if a girl put their hands on you, you can restrain them, like put them up against the wall, like don't physically punch and beat on them or no shit like that, and call your sister so they can come do what they need to do, or call your mama so she can come do what she needs to do. But at the end of the day, like pick a side and stay there. But how you gonna be okay with saying, oh, well, she's so small and he did, so what? She was hitting him too, though. At this point, I ain't condoning either one of them, but yeah, they going too hard at that family, and at this moment, this shit's still fresh. They still grieving, they still mourning. Like, have some class, have some dignity, keep it cute, ladies. Like, what's really going on?
Salute, Shay.
So no, big fact. These women the kids on lost their mind. I'm like, these are some people who still in trauma, and they trying to paint him out to be the bad guy. Like, he ain't even did both of them.
I don't know why I got to paint shit. I don't know what's. I don't know. Don't nobody have to paint him out to be shit. The evidence is out there. Ain't nobody got to make no shit up. Ain't nobody got to paint no picture. It's live and in living color. You know?
This was a toxic relationship, and in this case, we don't know. I feel like, me personally, like I said, I feel like this was set up. This was a setup. She used the old messages to provide now because
here we go. Here we go with the setup, people. But yet she don't condone her own setup. Just saying.
Because the brother and him was already getting into it. This really don't even have nothing to do with her. If we want to get technical, I feel like, me personally, this was some beef that him and Kai had going on. And she just got caught in the middle of it, and she tried to play her part because at the end of the day, her loyalty is gonna always go to her brother, even though she didn't want it to happen.
That part right there, I agree with that. I take that over everything, to be honest with you, because like a lot of people.
And I don't think these people realize why they coming up and they bashing other people's theories and opinions and feelings and emotions. Everybody's coming with theories, feelings, and emotions and assumptions. Everybody's coming with the same shit because we don't know none of this shit that we're speaking on other than what's been put out here. It is what it is.
The situations, and yeah, it is a such thing where the woman don't want to leave their abuser or whatever the case, but then it's like this. If I'm in a toxic situation with a dude, I know my family, and they're not gonna play no games when it comes down to me. So me as a woman, unless I'm about to be through with that situation, I'm not even about to put my family in that situation.
And that's what she said. She said she did not tell her family because she knew they would get back together. But the fact of the matter is the shit was going on in the house where that boy lived. So she didn't have to tell him. He knew he was there. So she ain't have to tell him nothing. She probably wasn't telling her parents, but she ain't have to tell Kai shit because he was there.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's not going to turn out good for nobody involved.
Facts.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, at the end of the day, they don't have to get on here and explain nothing to us. As long as they have the facts, that's really all that matter. But they gotta uphold themselves too and know that this is the internet. Y'all ain't gonna be able to fight everybody on the internet. So it ain't no point in getting on here and trying to even do the back and forth. You gotta let people have it and see what they're gonna be. As long as y'all know people at that.
I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this. So I'm gonna drop everybody and I'm gonna give you pros this out.
Okay.
Almost 4 hours and I'm hungry as hell. My dogs, they're gonna be turned up tonight. They're gonna be up to about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So salute y'all. I appreciate all y'all. So my final analysis on this is I'm gonna say I'm glad.
Yeah, make sure y'all listen to his final analysis. I don't know what his final analysis is, but I do know that Ratchet TV is gonna do a whole 380 on what he initially believed. Okay, let's listen.
The family pulled up. I think it was the right thing to do, and I'm glad that this was the only platform that they spoke on. So if you want this, you got to come to Ratchet TV for it. I don't think they're going to be speaking again. I would not recommend them speaking again unless they speaking to your boy Big Ratchet. But hey, you know, like, if you do that, just trust me, it's tough out there. Every platform ain't Ratchet. So if you go speak anywhere else, I'm just going to take my hands off of it. But hey, the Big Ratchet got you. Big Ratchet got you. I would just be quiet. If you want to make a statement, give it to your boy Ratchet. He'll give an update. If you don't want to, just be as quiet as you can be. And I'll be speaking to y'all behind the scenes, giving y'all some game on how to move forward and get some justice for T Hood. Now, DV is a very, very serious issue. So let's not turn a blind eye to it. I always tell y'all, something going on, just call the police, man. If you feel like the police can't help you, go higher than the police. I don't like when people be like, hold on. Oh, I don't like when people be, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like when people just bring the bullshit to the table, man. Like I said, the domestic violence is a serious issue. We should not sweep it under the rug. Call the police. If you feel like the police can't do nothing for you, go higher. You know what I'm saying? Don't say, oh, well, the police don't help me. Shit. Well, fuck them. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like the police can't do nothing, you go to internal affairs and you tell the internal affairs, hey, look, the police in my city not doing their job. But I've called internal affairs on police before, and I'll do it fucking again. You got to police the police sometimes. So if you're in a domestic situation and you feel like no one can help you and your life is on the line, then maybe you should call internal affairs, call the FBI, call somebody. Just keep going higher, as high as you can go, and somebody will be out there to help you, man. And don't take matters into your own hands. Don't think domestic violence is not a serious issue. It's a very serious topic, and it's a touchy topic. So it's a lot of ladies out there who have experienced abuse to a man. There's a lot of men who had abuse to a woman. It's not right. And my heart goes out to any victim of domestic violence. My heart goes out to anyone who's suffering through anything, whether it's SA, R-word, domestic violence, any type of harm that anybody put on you. Man, my heart goes out to every victim in the world. But, unfortunately, your boy Ratchet I got a tough job to do. So I have to lend my platform, and they had a tough job to do, is to get up here to speak about their loved one who was just killed, and, you know what I'm saying, and the whole world knows about it, and they just up here being tough. So I commend the family for pulling up, and even, you know what I'm saying, giving this interview to me and blessing me with this. So God is good, man, and he sees everything. And, so long as you got God by your side, everything's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So keep God first, man. Stay prayed up. This could be you. This could be your family. This could be your brother. This could be your uncle, your cousin. You know what I'm saying? This could be your son. This is real. This is real life for them. I mean, when we turn this live off, we go back to normal life. That family got to deal with this shit. So keep that in mind, man. Once I end this live, I'm going right back to my life. You know what I'm saying? And that family is still going to be grieving. So yeah, let's at least try to be sensitive to the fact that they lost somebody. Let's not blame them, man. They didn't do anything to anybody. So let's just continue to uplift their family, man. They didn't have nothing to do with this shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They only doing what a family does, man. So unfortunate situation that we will continue to cover. Any content creators out there who witnessed this interview and you want to run the interview and do some content, man, blessings to you.
Thank you, Ratchet. I appreciate you. I got you. I like you. You irritate my left toe sometimes, but I got you. I'm going to listen. It went. You can't take it away from you. It went down over there on your platform. Shout out to you. Okay, let's continue this.
Got your boy Ratchet out. Let them know to come over here to Ratchet TV, the Hood
That's
Journalist.
right.
Well, you only
Let me get y'all to drop his link again. I know y'all dropped it in the beginning. If I still have a mind in the building, please drop his link. But when I end this, I'm gonna share him out on both of my channels that I stream this on. Okay. All right. Let's listen.
We'll get this type of content because you ain't getting this nowhere else. So salute to Mama T Hood. Salute to the sisters. We will be in touch. And Ratchet Gang, we got us one. We definitely got us one. Every time we cover a situation, we get right in the mix. So Kirk and Rashida was watching this, right? Y'all know Love and Hip Hop was in the building tonight, right? Y'all know Atlanta was in the motherfucking building tonight, right? So Ratchet Gang, salute to Ratchet Gang. Salute for all the donations. Everybody, we will do a part 2 to this. I will open the panel up again. Y'all was just crazy tonight. And I understand some of y'all are passionate. And trust me, if I kick you off of here, now you're part of the game. Don't take offense to that. It just is what it is.
That's what
sometimes y'all just be going a little bit too hard and you got to get your ass on.
Let me go over there and get kicked off.
But I still got love and respect for each and every one of y'all. I'm not mad at nobody. It's a touchy situation. And yeah, I will be doing a part 2, an open panel that we can get up here and talk about some of the tough topics. We can argue and do all that. I just feel like tonight just wasn't the night, man. I really didn't want to do no arguing and all that shit, man. This was a touchy subject for a lot of people. So all the victims out there, ladies, my heart goes out to y'all. And I know this is hard for y'all to, deal with and watch and listen to. So understand your boy Big Ratchet really, truly does appreciate y'all for being here. And my heart goes out to all of y'all, man, especially if you're a victim. So salute. I love each and every one of you guys. Trust me, believe me, I love y'all so much. And yeah, let's do part 2. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know, man. This was a lot. I ain't gonna lie. This was a lot. This one kind of fucked me up. So salute to all the mods, man. Salute to the green team. This your boy Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. and this is Ratchet TV. So, hey, I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. I'm gone, gang.
Good night. All right, y'all. That's it. Now, tomorrow, we gonna be still covering the Cardi B case on Crime and Justice. So, we'll come back tomorrow on this channel to listen to and react to the live he did after this live, which is when things take a turn. Okay. So we'll continue this tomorrow. Don't know what time yet, but we'll see. All right. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for supporting this live stream on both channels. My first time streaming on both channels. And I appreciate y'all supporting both channels. I do. Shout out to the True Sippers in the State Gang. All right. It's been a long day for you, girl. I done worked my ass off. And I'm tired. Until next time, Sonya. Thank you, Lady Marie. Listen, y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Continue to pray for each other, and I will definitely pray for each and every one of y'all. And I'll see those that I'm coming to court tomorrow in the courtroom, and others I see over here tomorrow evening. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. All right. So with that being said, thank y'all again. Thank you to Keep It Cute, who hit the link earlier. Thank you to Trey. He knows why I'm thanking him. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes that Trey, see, I just love Trey. I do. That's my little brother. And with that being said, listen, y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Y'all be safe, be blessed, never stressed, okay? And until next time, True Sippers and State Gang, stand up. And we out. Y'all be good.